Obscured State of Michigan podcast.
Exactly, but people see these,
It's a scare
like these
tactic.
basically like full babies born or like aborted and shit. And they think that's what all abortions are.
Because they're stupid. Like, honestly, if you use a little bit of logic and just a tiny bit, I mean, you will know that is not. Do you think that women are like 9 months pregnant and they're like, yeah, you know what? On second thought.
Yeah, exactly. Like you
is
made
not
that
how that
decision a
happens.
long time ago. That's, the early term ones are just the fucking shit. Like, no
Right.
way. I can't do this.
And
I think any reason is valid for why.
Yeah.
Like maybe you just don't want a kid yet. You're
Or
not ready.
ever.
You're not ready. Or ever.
Yeah. Just because I have the oven doesn't mean I want to bake something in it.
Right. Yeah, and like you can't just there's nothing you can you can fucking try and go get like the tubes tied and all that to try to prevent it, but they won't just voluntarily do that.
Nope, they will not.
Only for what reasons now?
Oh, because
I know you shouldn't.
We
the
might
guy should get
change our mind later, or we might find a man later who wants to have kids.
Well, isn't
and
that
what then?
Well, I thought that's why if you got your tubes tied, they could it was reversible.
Are you thinking of a vasectomy?
So vasectomies are reversible.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's recommended to like reverse it.
I know that the guy, if you're in a relationship, the guy should definitely go get a vasectomy.
It's way easier.
Way easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure. That I didn't know that it was irreversible though for the tubes tied.
Yeah, because it's I mean, I don't know that it's irreversible. I'm not a medical professional.
John, Google it.
But I do know that it's a much more complicated surgery.
Oh yeah, much more.
And it can cause more complications just in your reproductive system were you to try to reverse it. But they won't just do that.
Right. But they won't just. I just seen today that if you try to go and get a vasectomy, but you haven't had any kids yet, they won't let you do it.
I think it depends on who you go to and where you
Probably.
go and how old you are.
Probably.
But that's also stupid. I think if
Isn't
you
it?
are an adult and you make a decision, just like getting a tattoo.
Permanent birth control.
Yeah.
Although maybe reversed with another operation, only
Right.
50 to 80% are able to become pregnant again after. Okay. Oh, reattached. So it's not just like something that's like tied, actually.
No, that
So
would
that's
be
like-
crazy.
Right. Well, yeah.
That's
'cause
what
that
I
would be
pictured when I was a kid, though. Like, you just reach in and like,
something like
Yeah.
clamped. You go in there. I mean, there's all kinds of fucking tools these medical people use. To
Yeah.
fucking clamp shit shut.
I think they just like, it's like plumbing.
Yeah.
Like they just like detach and like
Just
sew
It's
it
a
up or
sn-
something. I don't know.
it's a snip there versus a snip somewhere else. Yeah, there you go. And 8 for
Yeah.
100 pregnancies ending in abortion or live birth. But those just late term ones though, they're just there for a scare tactic. And yeah,
100%.
And to wrap that up, yeah, you definitely should just go get the vasectomy. I don't know why, like it's such a maybe it's not anymore. Maybe like more guys are just like, yeah, it's okay. But it always seems like, no, I'm not gonna get my nut cut. Like, what do you mean,
Right.
dude? It's like, it's like you can still fucking come. Like I've thought people like said like you can't.
Totally.
Like it's not like gonna be able to like.
You just have to
It's
put
gonna be the same.
like frozen peas on your downstairs for a day and then,
and then
you're good to go.
Right. Like
Yeah.
everything's the same. You just got blanks.
Yeah.
They're not active.
Think about the peace of mind
Exactly.
every
right?
time you come, and you don't have to
I can't wait.
you don't have to count it down. You don't have to like pull out and come somewhere else.
I can't wait.
Cleaner. Think
Dude.
about the cleanup.
Yeah. No
That's
cleanup.
for her when she waddles to the bathroom. That's her problem. Transfer that cleanup.
Transfer that cleanup. Just put it right in the dump truck. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I can't wait. Like we're like gonna have like one more, and then I'm fucking going right there.
Yeah.
I always said, like, I'm 31. I said I want my kid to be 18 when I turn 50.
Sure.
Like that's and then I'm done. Like they don't have to move out right away at 18, but they're an adult.
Right.
Like you're a grown ass fucking person,
Yeah.
and I'm 50, and I can enjoy the rest of my fucking life.
head down to the villages in Florida.
It's immediately fucking cotton ball it up, dude. Getting me a fucking golf cart and fucking going to town. I'll be hitting balls in those woods for days. You ever tried golfing?
I once
Once.
when I was I was like a teenager or something.
Was it like putt-putt, or are we talking
No, it was
like
golf.
driving range,
Yeah.
or a golf course?
Like a golf course.
Okay. Oh shit. All right.
My sister hit a ball and it made a beeline for my ankle. Loudest crack I'd ever heard. I haven't been back since.
Just another time she's fucking beating you on.
Totally. I think golf is a red flag, though.
if the guy likes golf.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Because like every dude I work with is obsessed with golf, and it makes me think of them.
Right.
I'm like, no offense to them, but ugh.
It's like gonna go to the range, hit some balls with the boys.
One time, 3 of them in their 40s went outside at the same time because somebody brought golf clubs that they all wanted to look at together.
Oh, I got to see these irons.
Just look at them. Don't they all look the same?
Pretty much.
Right.
I don't understand.
They like ran. They were excited.
Look at them, they're so sparkly.
Something.
Wow, look at these things.
I just think it speaks to a certain type of man that I don't typically have anything in common with.
Right, which is the golfing man.
Yes.
The country
Khaki. You own
country
khakis.
club
Yeah.
khakis.
And
Yeah,
it's not like a work dress code. You just like really like them.
just really into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Yeah, if somebody says they like to play golf, yeah,
It's like a lifestyle, though.
I immediately wonder, how often are you golfing?
That's what I mean.
Because people that golf always,
Yeah.
they're always like golfing.
You like have to. It's like legal. It's illegal to not golf every week, I think.
You're not a fucking real golfer.
Yeah. You're a
Fuck
poser.
you. I never see you at the country club. When's the last time you were there? I don't know, man. I was just at the driving range. Yeah, see.
Didn't see you at the clubhouse.
Yeah. I
That's a
fucking
thing,
beat
right?
your ass last time. I fucking beat it again.
I just have a hard
It does.
time.
You know, you bring like a cooler full of drinks and like have
Sure.
a really good time.
Sure. It is
Just-
outdoors, though,
Right. You're
which I'm not like a huge fan of,
out.
generally speaking.
Why don't you just go early in the morning?
How is that better? That seems much worse.
It's beautiful outside. Pick a good day.
No.
Pick a good day when the sun's coming up. Get the birds a little chirping there.
What time is it?
Hitting
No.
that ball. You already got the mimosas going.
That's
Do you see what I mean?
like, it sounds
You
pleasant,
start,
but in a
the
way that I'm,
sandwiches packed. You know, the sandwiches in my cooler here.
it's like hitting my brain, and like like I would find that annoying.
Really?
Like if the birds were chirping, I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
You're ruining my
It's like
fucking morning.
6 a.m. What is happening?
Yeah, 6 a.m. and you're already out on the golf course. 6 a.m. would be a little fucking early. Did the sun have risen yet?
I mean, it
Yeah,
depends.
6 a.m. No, yeah, you could start hitting the balls with the boys at 6 a.m.
Or you could be asleep.
You could.
That seems better.
You could. You could be, but then you're wasting your day already. You're like,
No.
"Fuck, man, you didn't get a good early morning start to your day. Are you not an early person?
God, no.
Late person?
Yeah. And
No.
it's really unfortunate that I have a day job. Like, I
9 to
hate it.
5-er?
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, they got to get you.
I
You
roll
get
in.
your hour lunch.
Well, yeah, but I rarely take it.
I fucking want to shoot
Salaried.
myself during an hour lunch. I'm like, why am I still here?
I know. No, I would love to take the hour. I just never have time. It's bad. It's bad. I don't get there at 8, though. I stroll in right around like 8:12.
Yeah, and just
You
pass it off as some of your lunch.
No,
Why not?
I
Why
don't
not
have to.
take
I
some
don't
of
have to
my lunch
clock in.
early?
Nobody's paying attention.
You don't clock in?
No, I'm salaried.
Oh, you just did you say that?
I did.
Oh.
It's okay. I wanted to say it again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that applause? Oh, okay.
There we go. There we go.
That's better. That first one sounded like a really long fart that somebody was trying not to do. Like somebody who didn't think it was going to make noise, but then it did, and then it was going on for way too long.
Oh, why
Do
did
it
I
again just really quick so I...
All I can hear is some fucking asshole clapping like this.
Or I was picturing butt cheeks flapping.
Slow motion
Yeah.
farts.
That seems like a me problem. Oh my God.
Somebody was getting murdered on set.
By clapping ass cheeks.
Yeah. It's behind you.
I almost looked.
Anyways.
I already know what's in this room in all the corners because I always do an ocular pat down for spiders whenever I enter any room. I need to know where if there's one near me.
Yeah, dude. I freaking hate spiders.
I hate spiders.
Oh, are you gonna? But you're gonna kill that son of a bitch,
No,
right?
well, no. I'm gonna stare at it.
Do you care if it gets killed, or you
no,
one of those
I
like
don't
don't
care.
like spiders, but you have to catch it in a cup?
Absolutely not. Murder
Okay,
it and its
murder
entire
it, burn
family.
it.
And
Yes.
prolong the murder. I don't care. Make it painful.
Pull out the legs.
Teach it a lesson.
Yeah, don't step foot in here, or else you're gonna die.
To other. I thought that was like a way too late warning for me. I was like, why?
No.
Why didn't you say that when I was stepping foot in here?
No, yeah. Fuck spiders. I have my wife kill the spiders. I ain't afraid to admit it.
It's nice that you have a brave wife.
Yeah, I'm like, you kill it. I'm touching that thing.
I get spider
Centipedes?
spray.
Spray.
Yep, and then
I don't trust it.
Well, if you spray it like directly onto the spider, I think it works.
If you get good aim.
But if it's on the ceiling, it'll just fall somewhere, and then you don't know where it went.
Right.
Can't do that.
No, but you have to. Yeah.
I didn't live in my own apartment for the entire pandemic because there were too many spiders in there. So I just kind of like slept on my sister's couch for a year and a half.
Just because you didn't like bug bomb?
I did like a couple months ago when I moved back in because like
right.
yeah, we had come to an unspoken understanding that I needed to get the hell out of there. One bedroom apartment, her a 14-year-old.
Yeah. Just
It
need
was
to
too
go.
much.
It's time to go. It's okay. It's just spiders.
We sprayed like industrial spider pesticide or whatever
Right.
all over my apartment.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'm probably going to get cancer, but it seems worth it.
it seems worth it to keep the spiders out.
Yeah.
So we're that dead on spiders. Like
Hate them.
Fuck them.
I have stayed in a hotel on several occasions because there was a spider in my bedroom. And I couldn't kill it because like what if I miss and then it wants to take revenge on me?
Oh man.
I know.
Wow. Hotel room. I mean,
Not a good one.
That's
Not balling.
that's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Got an hotel room. Yeah, no, but I am on the same agenda there with you can't lose it.
No.
Like if
You
I'm
guys.
going to sleep at night and I look up and I see a fucking spider, I'm like, you have to die before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But how do I get something to kill you? Because I have to keep track of you.
Well, especially if they're in like the crease of the wall.
Yeah, the crack.
Then I'll try to get a box that has that same like right angle.
Right.
Just like but what if you miss? Do practice it?
What's worse is a centipede.
I don't know if I've ever encountered
You've
a
never
centipede.
encountered a centipede before?
No, not where I was like startled by it and had to like deal with it. You got centipedes in here?
I've seen one before. Actually, I've seen. You got centipedes in here? Yo! Centipedes? Get me the fuck out of here. We see, but there's like the silverfish too,
Yeah.
and centipedes. So two
Right.
different, look similar. Silverfish just look like they got really like longer legs or longer fur.
Yeah.
They're gross. Have you seen those
Yes.
in your tub? Have you seen?
I don't have a tub.
Or they'll be anywhere near like plumbing. Most of the time.
The summer I moved into that apartment was really bad for the silverfish. Like really bad.
So gross.
It was like 5 years or so ago.
They're so fast.
Yeah. I
Oh
have
my
not seen
God,
any
dude.
recently though. I think maybe the spider spray killed everything.
Should have.
Yeah.
But what would you rather encounter then? A silverfish or a spider?
Oh, anything over a spider.
Even those
Anything.
things are creepy. I would not want that thing crawling on me.
But
I'd
they
take a
don't-
spider.
Spiders seem vindictive. Like
Right.
they seem like they're doing it on purpose.
They will just hitch a ride.
Yeah.
Like, they're not like
I don't think centipedes and
opposed to it.
silverfish are like, let's fuck with this person.
right. No.
I think spiders are doing that.
Okay.
I don't
Spider.
have any proof.
Do we have
I just
documentation?
feel it in my heart.
documentation, please.
I'm just going to start
what do we got?
recording myself when I sleep all the time.
Yeah.
I wake.
see
Did you ever
something?
wake up and see? No, I just. I was astral projecting back to a time when I had. But do you ever do that where you wake up in the middle of the night and like just in time to like you sense that there's something? No.
I generally, dude, I'm like I fall asleep and then I just sleep till I wake up.
God, that must be amazing.
Yeah, my wife hates it. I fall asleep like SpongeBob too. Like
She's like, not a care in the world, huh?
yes, I will lay down, and
Look
literally
at this
fall asleep within
stress-free
like in a
motherfucker.
couple minutes. Not even, dude. I was just.
I feel like that would make me irrationally angry too.
Yes.
I would
It's
just
like,
be
fuck
angry with you.
Why is it taking me a half hour and you're already asleep within a minute or two?
I might just stare at you angry, like
She says she has. I was kind of scared for a little while after that. Not gonna lie.
she's not going to do anything. She's just going to seethe with anger
seethe.
and like save up all of
And
those
then it
moments.
just comes up with the resentment later
Yeah.
on in the day when I'm just like, what is wrong?
Yeah.
And it was really just because I fell asleep so fast.
Why don't you take a fucking nap and you tell me? That's what she's going to tell you. You tell me. You relax. Why don't you
time.
relax? Take a load off.
Time for nap, bitch. Nappy nap, but with my gun. That's a lie. I don't even own a gun. Never have. Shot a gun one time. That's it.
I found you said something about a gun and that didn't even faze me. Like I found that much less alarming than the possibility of a spider.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I have a full armory here. Great. Is there any spiders in it?
Yeah. What are the inhabitants
This
of
is where I
that?
store all the dead bodies. Okay. Is there any spiders along the way to it? That's what I have to know. If so, I'm outie.
So you do not have a gun.
No,
All right.
I don't. I was gonna buy one when I first had my first kid. I was like, you know what, we should probably have something for home protection, and then didn't.
It's an interesting take on baby proofing.
I'm gonna shoot your ass if you fucking go into that cupboard.
This house is too safe. Let's put a firearm in here.
Yeah, right.
Keep it at floor level.
Well, I was like, all of a sudden, I was thinking like more along the lines of like, what if somebody tried to break in the house and all this other stuff?
I
Never
get it.
thought about that before, you know.
Yeah.
But yep.
What if
Never
somebody
did.
tries to steal your baby
What if? What if?
and you don't have a gun? What are you going to do then? Call 911, please.
Shoot him.
Yeah, while they're holding your baby.
Yeah, well, I mean, you practice enough, you
Yeah.
get good aim.
I mean, chances are you're an automatic sharpshooter.
I said you got to practice enough.
Sniper.
See, that's what I did.
Automatically.
See, I went there and I said I would like to purchase a gun, but I'd like to sign up to get my CPL and take lessons. And they're like, "Yo, we're really backed up, so it's going to be a little bit yet." I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." And by the time it came around that date, that money was gone. There was no more money left for the gun.
Yeah.
Like that was a do it now or that money's gonna be gone.
I find it so fascinating that people are able to go through their lives not having to make decisions that way. Like, if I have money and an idea,
right.
that idea is happening,
Right.
but only in that brief window.
In that window
Yep.
of opportunity while whatever is there.
For sure. I'm not going to save up for something.
No, no.
Please.
No, I had the cash then.
Yeah.
To do this. Yeah, you kidding me?
You've got to wait for fate to
Fucking
work its magic.
Middle class can't save have a fucking savings anymore. Who has a savings? You got a savings?
No. I have an
Fucking
app.
got a savings?
I have a digit app that steals money out of my checking account without me noticing, quote unquote.
Yeah, without
But
you,
I'm always
you
so
always
poor,
know.
so I just transfer it right back in. And then I have to pay a fucking fee. So it's not even helpful. I don't even have a savings account. And I'm not a young millennial. I'm an elder millennial. I am staring down the barrel of 40. Well, in 3 years.
Staring down the barrel of a 45. No. That was mean. It's a song, though.
Mm-hmm. It's not one that I know, I don't think.
Older millennials are... So what was the millennial time frame?
I don't know. I feel like it changes depending on...
Because I'm a millennial, too, I think, right? At 31?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's the youngest millennial? Look it up, John. John, weren't you supposed to look something? Oh, you did.
You did.
Yeah, no, he did.
Was it about? Oh, it was tying tubes.
Yeah, the tying tubes. Yeah, we figured
Tubal
out.
ligation.
It's like all of a
Let's
sudden I
use the
just want to
medical
yell at
terms.
John this episode. Like, fucking John. Got a fucking haircut, huh? Think you're cool?
Thought you were gonna look up fallopian tubes for us.
The millennial generation is typically defined as being born. What the fuck's so funny? 1981 and 1996. Its oldest members are turning 40 this year.
Yeah. Not me.
So that's you, 96, huh?
No. Wait. What is it? Oh, 81 to 96.
Or, yeah, 90, not 96, 81, yeah, right?
Yeah. I'm 84.
Oh,
so-
84. I thought you said you were like, well, I assumed you were like turning 40.
No.
Okay.
3 years from now.
3 years. Okay. Yeah. So oldest turning 40. Wow. 40 years old is considered a millennial. This is fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Swear to God, dude. We're in a time
That's
warp.
why when people are like, oh, these millennials are killing all the industries, I'm like, millennials are 40.
You're talking about yourself, dude.
Millennials have grown children.
Yes, dude. It's like Gen. Who are they referring to? Gen Z?
Z. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's Y?
There was no Y. Millennials were Y.
Oh, why
then
did they do that?
Then they changed it
'Cause
to
the
millennial.
millennium
Yes.
thing, the
yeah.
2000,
I think it was Will
when
Smith's
everything was
fault.
gonna die.
He put out Millennium, and everybody was like,
Millennium? Really? Oh, God.
they were like, the voice of a generation.
Whoa.
He's Gen X for sure.
Yeah. Wow. So our parents were what? They were Gen X?
Mine is a very young boomer. My parents are
Young boomer.
the very, almost at the
They were
cutoff.
born when?
62.
Oh, yeah. My dad was born in 64. So boomer.
So he's, I
No?
think your dad is
Oh, really?
just barely X.
Oh, X.
Or maybe 64 is the cut. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Look it up, John.
Yeah.
What is it? Damn it. Yeah.
I don't, it made me feel better knowing that my mom was technically a boomer because it just makes more sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I associate Gen X with the people who were cool 20 somethings in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, my dad was not cool. He had a fucking mullet and he made me have one.
Well, didn't everybody though back then? No, you're too young. That wasn't cool anymore.
46 and 64. Right. No, I had
Okay.
a mullet in kindergarten.
So then, he's a boomer.
No.
Just on the cusp.
Just on the cusp. Cusp of the boomerage. He typed in boomer age, right?
Well,
Yeah, that was great.
good. Just in case he's prepared.
Yeah, there
Looking
we
up
go.
Gen
There
X
we go.
as well.
Boomers
look at this. I
too.
love a chart.
What's boomers 2 mean?
I don't know.
The second coming of boomers.
Are they?
Boomers, the
I know,
second
right?
coming in a theater near you
Well, please. I'm sure most of them aren't even having a
this
first
October.
coming.
The boomers.
Can you
have
imagine
risen.
all of these? Why are they? The boomers aren't coming at all. They're so angry
They're so angry. Why does Gen X get ignored?
because they're quiet.
Ignored as they are experiencing the monotony.
Monotony.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Listen, we all have struggles. Do you want to read
Of
it again?
middle
Let's
age.
practice.
Of middle
No,
age.
that's what we're
of
doing.
caring for
That's what
young children
millennials
and
are
aging
doing.
Parents?
Monotony of middle age while caring for young children and aging parents.
Doesn't that happen every generation?
Yes.
Why are they fucking so special then for that? Zoomers? Why is Z called Zoomers? No. They zoomed to the... Yeah, this is joincake.com. Where we... No.
That's a
Get that shit.
reputable.
No, we want this podcast to say somewhat reputable.
Sorry, I poked the microphone.
Boop.
This has been a very interesting foray into the generations.
Yeah. Yeah, so... Yeah, we're millennials, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people... They gotta fucking read up on their generations.
I don't really. I like to get angry during the workday if I quick zoom through a BuzzFeed list about what boomers say about millennials. I'm reading it to
Boomers.
get angry.
Boomers 1 and then boomers 2.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So they just split it up. What's the asterisk?
They're
Scroll
not
down.
called
We
post-war.
occasionally break up boomers into two different cohorts because the span is so large, and the oldest of the generation have different sensibilities than the younger. They're basing this on sensibilities? Oh, Jesus.
They're basing it on percentage of boomers who are also members of QAnon.
And racist as fuck.
Yeah, well, I think that goes hand in hand, doesn't it?
You see, your Gen Xers, like there's still a large portion of the Gen X that's racist.
Yeah.
And then you have your millennials who I guess you could kind of consider our 26 to 41 is kind of contemporaries who are like, still less than Gen X, but still racist. I think and then we have Gen Z. What are we in right now? Because Gen Z was, oh yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, I guess that there are children who are.
Well, yeah, children that are in a different generation right now. What
Yeah.
are they in? Because after 2012.
Well, nobody cares about them when they're too young, when they're too young to be consumers, like they can't buy anything.
Oh, me heart.
I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we got about 3 more of those until it's probably pretty much gone.
You're like, don't worry, we'll get to find out 3 more generation names before we're dead.
Hey, that's
all I'm holding on for, honestly.
No, that's when I think racism will be gone.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that seems better for sure.
Yeah. No, not us. No, what are they separated by? What's the generation?
Do you
Years.
think racism is going to be gone?
Do
you mean that
not, like,
we will have
completely
fixed
gone.
like the institutions that uphold
I don't
it?
think it'll be as much of a problem.
I think we're going to have to start this country from scratch.
From scratch?
Yeah.
Well, no, it's based on us, like the way I raise my daughters. And the more people that do that, you're still going to have your fuck hillbilly, fuck them, whatever. So, eventually, though, that gets weeded out through generations of kids.
It does.
That are growing up, and the more and more of those that grow up, taught, I guess, the right way.
Yeah.
And then it'll flood that out.
Especially
And once these old fucks start dying off, and like we said earlier about term limits, it'd be nice, but these old fucks die off, and you get.
Have you seen like the cool? Like I'm using cool, the word cool as loosely as anybody could possibly use it.
Cool, dude.
But like the cool young Republicans in like Congress right now are all like younger than I am.
Like that
And they're
Dan Crenshaw guy.
Yeah, like the wheelchair guy. Not that's the eye patch guy, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. And then there's wheelchair guy. I'm just gonna list their disabilities.
Wheelchair guy.
I'm like super woke. Wheelchair guy who was talking about the sex parties and the cocaine and like being a real nerd about it. And then there's like Lauren Boebert and
Lauren Boebert?
Yeah, Boebert. Like that.
Boebert.
I can tell you're not smart by your name.
Miss Boebert.
What holler are you from? And then Marjorie Taylor Greene, like they're all at X or younger. And they're all still dumb, racist, like just idiots who don't even know anything about government, let alone, the nuances of institutional racism.
That's why I couldn't believe how Trump got in, because he didn't have any like experience.
That's why, because people think being educated is like something to make fun of. Like people on the right, if you have an education, then you are the enemy, which is absolutely like, how do you even argue with that?
Where'd you get your education? That's woke education.
At a liberal arts college. Like that is
arts
first
college,
of all, that is not what that means. Because I went to Grand Valley State University, and it is still firmly in the Midwest, so did not go
college
liberal.
is for that, though. I think college is for free discussion.
Yeah.
That's where it should be taking place. I think your general education, your through your school, your K through 12, that should just be just the like basics, you know, like your standard math, your standard, you know, well, it can be argued about the history books, you know, what they actually tell you. But, you know your standard shit. Just and then once you get to college, that's when you get to fucking start like having all these free thinking discussions and information flow, and that because that's what it was always supposed to be for. It wasn't supposed to, you weren't supposed to get shot out for like different ideas in college.
No, but the thing is when you get to college and you've had no like former education in processing ideas or disseminating information, or even like media literacy, where you understand where information comes from and maybe what their motivation would be to put out that information, like who's in charge of this, who makes money, you know, who would want this information to get out. You need critical thinking skills before you get to college.
Right, so like debate clubs and stuff, where you like debate issues
even,
and stuff like that, and then you
really anything that you point out like the importance of different perspectives, right? Like,
right.
And just the fact that different perspectives exist, and that there is no like one singular truth, essentially.
Right. So how would you do that?
Well, okay, so I went to college for English literature, which is basically just like a very expensive book club.
Yeah, right.
That I'm never going to pay off. Sorry, government. You're not getting it. I guess if you take it from my paycheck, but don't. That was not a dare.
Don't. Please don't.
Please don't.
Please. Please don't hit it.
So then you read, like, people write from their own perspectives. So you learn about whatever time period it was written in, whatever that like, society was like, and that person's unique perspective about the world around them based on their experiences and their lived lives.
Right.
So I think the more you introduce sort of nonfiction and fiction into like a history class, for instance, or, you know, things written by different kinds of people rather than a textbook, you know, that calls racism like people working on a farm.
Right.
Or slavery, I mean. Yeah. Not right, but you know,
yeah, I
in
understood.
hand. But yeah, people don't seem to understand that different perspectives are also true. Like, you don't see things the exact same way as the person next to you.
Yeah, so you would learn that in like an English lit class.
Well,
right?
That was just an example because
you could though. You could read.
Yeah.
This is the whatever war through this person's perspective, or this is slavery or racism during the 50s through this person's perspective.
Yep.
So you read, you know, that could be, yeah. I took an English lit. I had lit literature. It's lit, dude. That's the Anglet. That's abbreviated.
That's what we all called it.
Anglet. Yeah, I had one of those classes. And like we'd fucking read books and shit the whole time. I was in high school, but see, that's the thing though too. Is like, oh, like I say standard, but I went to school here and I had a civics class, and then I moved, and they're like, we don't have a civics class. We have government or we have just history or whatever the fuck. And you learn everything in there, so nothing's really actually standard, anyways. So,
right. I mean, it depends on the school district's curriculum.
Is it just like goals? Like you have to attain this, and however you get there.
That's the thing. Is
however you get there, you get there.
It's because there's such a focus on the standardized testing.
Right.
That they want kids to just memorize.
Fuck a test, man. I
facts.
hate that shit.
Yeah.
Some people just suck at tests.
Yeah.
I was just happened to be good.
Same.
I fucking didn't do the rest of the shit.
No, me either. No homework, not for me.
I skipped too much. I just didn't even show up, except movie day. Yeah. Everybody would be like, there's a movie day, Mr. Carolly's class. I'm like, oh, I'll show up. It's like, oh, you decided to show up.
Can't see movies anywhere else. So.
Yeah, and then they're like, you got to go to adult education in order to get your diploma. So I did that, and then I did online, like computer classes there to make up my credits.
Good for you for finishing.
Did school to work, so I got credits to go to work.
Oh, nice. So you just were trying not to be at the school.
As much as possible.
Okay. I did so many
a half day.
extracurriculars. I was trying to stay there.
No, dude, I did not want to be there at all. No, I hated being locked into this place. And like, I hated how in like a high school even you have to like ask to go to the fucking bathroom. I'm like, fuck you. If I got a shit, I'm gonna go take a shit. You know, like
At
I'm just
school,
yeah.
I would have never.
No, yeah, it was really hard.
I will sit in pain.
It was hard.
Not anymore.
To do. Like it was a last resort. But you know, I only lived like a block or two away from there. I could go home on lunch, take a shit.
Oh, nice.
You know, and then
You were a home pooper.
Yeah, home pooper. Well, yeah, because I was in elementary school. I was caught. You know, they seen the sneakers and they called me out later that
Pull
day.
your feet up, dude.
No, I can't pull my feet up. Well, you
It's
gotta
like a squatty
relax.
potty.
You gotta relax a little bit. Hey,
It's better if your
I
knees are
didn't
up.
learn how to squat and poop until I started backpacking and going out hiking.
Yeah.
Where there's no facilities. There's no toilet, so
Yeah.
you have to poop in a hole in the ground. And that was the thing I was most scared of. Not bears, not spiders, not where I'm gonna sleep. I was like, what if I have to poop?
Well, do you just have that kind of like thigh strength where you can just like squat like that? What if it takes you a long time?
Oh yeah. You want me to show you?
yeah.
Okay. You just gotta go like this.
Okay. Now hold it so I can do like a still life drawing.
You take your pits of your elbows right there and you hook them around your knee, and then you just hold your arms like that.
I feel like I would fall backwards right into it.
And actually, like if you have bowel problems, it's a way better way to poop.
Well, that's what the squatty potty kind of does that for you,
Yeah.
like that motion.
Yeah, I was nervous wreck about having to poop, and then I went over there, and I'm like normally a long pooper, and like
Wait, hold on, backtrack. So it takes you a long time, or you
Yeah,
have one
like-
long piece of?
like a long time,
Okay.
sometimes, and well, most of the time we'll just say, and I was like able to go over there, and I like took a shit like right away, and I was like, wow, that was amazing.
And that's why nobody's allowed in your backyard.
Don't step over there. That's where I poop.
We're really stuck.
That's where I poop over there. It's my compost pile. It's my own poop.
Ugh. I can't.
No.
I don't have the strength.
No, I
for
poop
that.
regular, like at home. Like I got a
Oh,
toilet,
good.
you know.
I'm really glad.
Although there's people like, because I've been a janitor for a long time, and there's people at this last place I was at, and I would go in there to clean, and there's boot prints, you know, on the toilet seat. So they're like standing on the toilet seat and squatting to poop. They were from
Was it a
overseas.
gargoyle? Oh.
No, they're from where they do that.
Oh, I hope that wasn't a slur.
What, gargoyle
Yeah,
or overseas?
like that I just don't know about. Because I said it kind of before you said
Gargoyle?
overseas.
No, yeah.
Like actually, it was Estonia where they're called gargoyles.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, you fucking nailed it right on
Anywhere
the head.
in Eastern Europe, it's definitely a slur to call them a gargoyle.
But yeah, they're used to crapping in holes over there, so they have you ever seen it? I mean, it's true. Like some
in
of the plumbing
India.
and stuff over there. No, like over like some like bad areas, like I'm not gonna say China because it's like a huge area. I don't want to just say China.
A lot of
I don't
places
want to
in
have to.
Asia.
I don't want to have
man.
to apologize to China.
Well, I think it's a lot of places in Asia do that.
Sorry.
Where it's just like a whole, but it's still like
yeah.
a stall, but then it's in that stall. It's
yeah.
like a
It's
hole.
not just a hole. Well,
Yeah.
it is, but it's got a wall around
Right.
it.
I guess that makes sense. Like, why do you, I don't know why you would want to spend a bunch of money so that like strangers can poop comfortably. I don't think they have those kind of bathrooms in their homes.
Just poop comfortably.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I like to be comfortable when I poop. That's why I was like, so nervous about it.
Right.
But yeah, I guess who gives a fuck about somebody if they, have to poop while they're at your public place? Yeah, just go,
Sure. Squat over the hole.
squat over the hole. And fucking aim well if you have to pee, or they
Yeah.
probably just pee wherever. Honestly, if you're just like got holes to poop in, don't you think you just probably say, "Oh, just pee by this tree"?
But I don't think people are, because it's,
Like if you're a dude, like so easy.
no,
to just
I
go
mean,
pee by a
I
tree.
assumed that's what you
Yeah.
meant. I don't think people are just whipping out vagina everywhere. Just, excuse me. I'm
That
a
was me.
sprayer.
I'm a sprayer. Man, that is something though. Women, this came up the other day. That when they pee, it's just like a fucking.
It's like a horse.
Goddamn. Yeah, it's like a fire hydrant.
Yeah.
It's just-
Sometimes.
Like, it's astonishing.
I think it depends on if you have an innie or an outie.
Does it?
Yeah, because if you've got like a hot dog bun that's closed, you know, then it's just going to trickle.
Right.
Unless it's an open, like, psh.
Right. Yeah, so it's different.
Yeah. If you've got to strain it through a hot dog bun, it's probably not going to.
Right. It's true.
I mean, I heard.
Wow. That's just what I've heard. You know, don't take me for facts here, but for facts is what I just sing. You know, don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
My wife goes.
I think of TLC
I'm
every
like,
time.
Holy shit!
Every time my pants come
What
down,
is that?
really, I sing that song.
Whoop! Drop trowel again. Press play.
Oh, acapella. We go acapella.
Oh, acapella.
And it's only the left eye rap part.
No. So we had some recent controversy going on. I think a lot of people should just focus on creating content. And,
You're gonna get me in
and
trouble.
stop going to,
Open mics.
open mics, or perform more than 3 a month. You lazy fucking cocksuckers.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't follow a lot of it. I didn't really participate in it.
No, I didn't either.
I like
just read
to
it.
be liked by everyone, so I sometimes just
I read it and I was like, man, I just wasted my time reading all this. I should have been creating content.
yeah. That was the first test and you failed.
I failed, dude, miserably.
I think most people just didn't. They were like, okay, like, thanks.
Yeah, well, I guess I will. This episode be my hot take.
It's time for your hot takes. Ooh, spicy.
Very gospel. I like it.
It's very dramatic.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Better be a hot fucking take.
I kind of agree with the guy.
Yeah, I do too in modern times. A little bit. But I don't, not in like, not in those absolute of terms though. Like,
It's never going to stop. I have to let it go through. I can stop that one. Okay. Yeah, in moderation.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like, or whatever. Whoa. Hello there.
I know, that was embarrassing for all of us. I forgot to
Crown.
sing Waterfalls.
I agree. I think he kind of came off like an asshole.
Well, it just,
And-
nobody asked him, I don't think.
No, but he was probably just feeling some type of way.
Sure.
He's like, what the fuck?
Sure. But it was like, I don't think people like,
I don't even know the guy, so.
I have met him.
Mhm.
I think he's a nice person. I don't think he intended for it to be inflammatory.
No,
But
I,
he did.
I don't think he did.
For sure quadrupled down on it once it became inflammatory. But I also just think that there's a lot of ego when you're a performer of any kind. You know?
Yeah, you have to.
And so we all feel very defensive and very fragile at all times. So when somebody presents something that you feel you're not doing, it seems like they're saying to you, you are doing it wrong and you are never going to make it like the way that you're doing it. You have to do what I'm doing. And if you're not doing what I'm doing, then you're stupid. And you're,
Right.
and I don't think that's what he meant. I think he was genuinely trying to offer advice.
Right.
But you need to wait for somebody to ask you for advice before you offer it, I think, or people are going to just get butthurt.
Yeah, you have to I guess you have to be prepared for the backlash.
Yeah.
Because, when you put it out there so matter-of-factly,
Yeah.
like, this is what
I'm the expert.
this is what you have to do. If you're not doing it, you're doing it wrong.
Yes.
Which I have said stuff like that plenty of fucking times. And I thought I was completely fucking right. And I fucking doubled down on that shit too. So I've been in that position, but it's, at the same time, it's like, did you read the whole thing?
No.
No,
I don't have that kind of
reading.
time.
Yeah, I had time. I had time for it, so I was like, I'm reading this.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, now you're just getting a little salty. Where it was like, well, salty with the sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when he said something like 3 open mics a night or a month.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that was sarcasm. Like,
What was the? Do you know what the
he
context
said?
was?
He said, I don't know exactly what he said, so I'm going to paraphrase here, but basically saying if online content is going to get you more views and more people seeing your shit than going to 3 open mics a month.
Oh, for sure. But
I was like, okay, 3 open mics. Like, if you're watching these people out here, like everybody is doing more than that. Like
Not
that.
me.
It's at a lot of
They
people
are,
are doing like
they're doing 3 a week.
3 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, so I kind of took that as a sarcasm, but then people were like, taking it to heart. And
But that is not what nobody's arguing that it does is the thing. Like nobody's arguing that going to open mics gains you an audience. You have to do both things if you're pursuing stand-up comedy in particular.
Right.
If you just want to be a content creator and live online, fine, do that.
yeah, exactly.
But you have to have a combination of both. Or if you're not comfortable in front of an audience, even if I've been doing it for 7 years, I still have to go to open mics to
Yeah.
practice, to make
Who are you going to
sure-
practice your jokes in front of?
Yeah.
Besides a fucking mirror, or you try to craft it into some sort of online content.
You want to be able
And then
to
it's
think on
different.
your feet.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know. Did he say? I don't think he was saying don't do open mics. But
No.
I think people were taking it that way,
Right.
like doing it at all. Like people just take it in absolutes and then just get really angry.
But honestly, I was just like, because people were saying, we're doing all this grinding and stuff.
Right.
Like,
But nobody's making you.
well, he's saying just fucking post like clips of your sets and stuff like that.
He's
which some
saying
people
that's
are doing.
lazy. He said posting clips of your set is lazy, and you need to be doing different and more content than that.
But what are you doing before 9 p.m.?
Well, some of us have jobs.
Like, you work a job,
Yeah.
right? And then you come home, like,
Yeah.
okay, so you're going to have to fit in that fucking half hour
Yeah.
to do that little bit of content.
Yeah, and
you
let
gotta
me tell
fit it
you-
in. Like, how long does it take you to make something? Like, you did something today or yesterday with your sister, how she's taking
Oh.
over on TikTok, and like you had the little video up there, and then how long did it take you to make?
I don't know, like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
I did it at work.
Right.
But the thing is, when you start to, because like I had a publicist for a while, for like a year, right after I wrote my book. And they wanted me to do a content calendar. So I had like content homework. And I knew I'm like, I got to get this done today and this done today. And even
Right.
if that's self-imposed, it sucks all the fun and the creativity out of it.
Right.
So it's so much harder to produce. And then it's not fun anymore. And then I don't want to do
But
it anymore.
all you need is like 15 fucking seconds.
If you've got an idea, but if you're
Right.
trying to force it because you just need a content stream, that's when your shit gets bad.
Well, then don't force it, and then just take your set that you had recorded, because most people film something of their
Yeah.
set, and chop it up into 15-second bits to
Absolutely.
last you for 5 days
Right.
until you do your next open mic, and then you have another fucking bit.
But people don't want to put their open mics out there because that's
Right.
practice. You're not putting,
Yeah.
we don't want to air the practice
But
for
what if
everyone
you
to
like
see.
had a good joke that went over?
Sure, but there's probably
there's
not
one
going to
piece.
be an endless supply of that.
Right. That's true.
Spoken from experience.
Right.
And also,
Well,
we're
yeah, 'cause
telling
you
the
don't wanna
same damn
get-
jokes over and over again.
Right.
So
Right. That's true. Yeah, you are going to eventually run out of.
you're refining,
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to run out of your stage material to put out online. As
Yeah.
far as TikToks, Reels, stuff
Right.
like that.
I mean, like,
So from there, how do you keep up your online presence if you're not somebody that does it?
and I think that's what Bob was trying to say. I'm just going to name drop him since we all know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to say, I think, but he just didn't say it very tactfully.
Right.
You got to like ease into that stuff,
Yeah.
and kind of. So do you know Michael
Like,
Bustler?
You definitely heard the name. I
Okay.
see him online and stuff.
Hilarious. One of my very good friends. I think one of the best comics, if not the best, in Grand Rapids. He and I have this argument all the time because he is a stand-up comedy purist. Like he
Only
idolizes Dave Attell. Yeah, he doesn't want to worry about online presence, online content, anything. He doesn't care if he ever gets rich or famous. He just wants to do comedy. And that's what he cares about, for the love of the game.
Right.
And he and I will argue, because I think that he's saying that what I'm doing on TikTok or whatever, like my Midwest Mom or anything I'm doing that's not stand up, is a waste of time. Because what if I did, he's like, what if you did go viral for something and then you get a special because of that? You're not going to be able to do a good hour of comedy, and you're only going to get it because of blah, blah, blah. And it's like, bro, first of all, why are where you're jumping ahead several steps? I just like doing comedy in any capacity, and I really like attention at all times. So you got to have different it's like revenue streams, but there's no money. There's just attention from strangers on the internet. So like, I think diversifying is good, but if you're coming from his perspective, he thinks it's like diluting the craft. And I understand that too. He's like, you're not putting in the practice. You're not honing your, 45 minutes to an hour so that you can have a really good special. You're just scrambling to come up with material because you have the demand for your presence, but you don't have the skill yet. So he thinks people are jumping the line, so to speak, if they get famous off of social media.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
and for some people, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, but some people might say I want to have my eggs in two baskets because I don't give a shit what I do. If I'm a stand-up and my stand-up takes off, I will fucking focus on that. Mm-hmm. If my online shit takes off and I don't have to leave my fucking house and make money, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
Like, if I can be funny both places and still eventually make money and get specials or do whatever. Yeah. Fuck yeah, there's so many people that get specials like for something random that they've done.
Yeah, like one little character or something.
Right.
Then
yeah,
I
one
get
little
it.
character.
I'm sure it's
and then
not
everybody's
the best.
waiting for that. Everybody's waiting for it. They're like dealing with the stupid jokes. Like, ha, ha, ha,
exactly.
Bring it out.
But what's the harm really in that, I guess? Like, people are coming to see that person in particular. They're not coming like, we were told this was going to be the best stand-up comedy we've ever seen. Like, they know what they're going to.
Yeah. Midwest Mom.
Right.
Yeah.
I could do Midwest Mom for an hour. She just fucks around anyway.
Exactly. Like, just fuck it. Who cares? I'm making money.
Right.
I said it the other day.
Presumably.
Yeah, right. I mean, I said it the other day, like I fucking hate Five Finger Death Punch. Like, I don't like that band. Like, I don't like them at all. Yeah. But if they came calling and was like, hey, dude, our drummer's out. We need a drummer for our band.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to tour and get paid.
That money.
I'm like, fuck. I love Five Finger Death Punch.
Right.
Like,
that's my favorite band.
That's my favorite band. This is such an opportunity. I loved The Bleeding that came out, like, I don't know, over 10 years ago. Like, I love it, you know? Like,
I'd be on that Wikipedia page.
Great. Yeah, everything. I love all your albums. Yeah, start reading. I don't even know one. What the fuck is one? I don't know. Yeah, I think, was it The Bleeding? Was that the album? Anyways, and if they come calling, I'm going. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I'm making money.
Yep.
So
I'll do anything.
If fucking some of my other projects took off, like my outdoor stuff that I do and film and put out online, that took off and like started making money, like fuck the podcast. Dude.
Right.
Like, fuck you. I get paid. I go where I get paid. If I start making music videos and shit, make money, like, that's what I'm going to focus on. Like, whatever can make, like, I like doing and I can make money at, that's going to make my life so much better. Like, fuck your purist. I don't care. I want my life to be good, dude.
Yeah.
And if that's making online content and sitting on my ass and getting paid for it, like, fuck you.
Well, and that's the
thing. I made it.
That's the thing. I think a lot of the people who are purists have,
purists are annoying.
Like a service industry job or a job where it's easier for them to hit, 4 open mics in a week and really spend a lot of time and mental energy on their comedy. But if you are somebody like me who has a day job, like a traditional, like a corporate day job, I manage my department. Like I have got to do data analysis and
right.
I got to do reporting and I'm in meetings all day. And I don't have any creative or mental energy when I get done with that.
Yeah.
That's a real grown up job, quote unquote.
It can be mind numbing.
It's like I'm just exhausted when I get done. And then what am I going to go sit down and write new jokes for 2 hours? No, I'm going to mindlessly scroll through my phone, get real high and maybe make a TikTok that takes 5 seconds of effort.
Right. on a and on a trend or something like that. And
Yeah.
hopefully that just fucking catches up. Everybody's looking for like their one or two like some TikToks that are just gonna blow up.
I know.
And then you're gonna have this catalog
Yeah.
of stuff that hopefully they'll go back and look at.
That's pretty much
Like
the plan.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I'm like, dude, you don't want to blow up and have like 2 videos.
No. Well,
I mean, you can. Like,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Like,
Sure.
Nobody's going to deny it. But if you have a catalog built up, like, imagine all that other revenue, hopefully, or whatever your
right.
extra $10, from TikTok
I
pays
know.
you out. I mean, shit. You got to be getting millions and millions and millions of views every video to make money.
Yes, like real money.
And
Yeah.
be like these TikTokers that go and rent out mansions and shit.
Yeah.
And just fucking party all day.
But that's when your life becomes content creation,
Right.
which I think
That would be so awesome.
my life is in that things that happen in my life I turn into content,
Right.
but I'm not necessarily living my life for content.
For content. Ooh. That's
That's the distinction. Yeah, that's why I post like the minutia of my day and try to make it funny because that's
Right.
all I've got going on.
this is all I've got, dude. Like, I'm not. Yeah. All these stupid fucking. You know what bugs me most about this content creation stuff? These people that are making these videos online. They'll be like 10 minutes long, and they make you go all the way to like fucking 9 minutes and like 58 seconds, and it's nothing happens. What is with these people?
Because they want the views. The
I
longer
know,
you watch,
but like,
I know.
why do people still watch them?
I know it's just lies.
Immediately, if I see something and I'm like, I'm gonna go to the end, and then like doesn't
There's
even-
nothing.
or it happens and it's like not at all thrilling.
No, people.
What is up with this?
I got so sick of hearing like for part 2. Whenever there
Like,
was like a
fuck
story
you.
time. No, and also what is
Fuck
it like?
you.
You're not even
Like.
I don't need to like anything. I
No.
just scroll over and then maybe look at the second half
Your
of your
dumb ass should
boring
be-
story.
Your dumb ass should be saying comment for part 2 because
Yes.
that's actually better than a
That
like.
boosts the algorithm. Hello.
Yeah, you dumbass.
If you're gonna be dumb,
If you're gonna be fucking dumb, do it right.
that's why
You fucking assholes. I hate these people.
I did a story time on TikTok a couple months ago. That was
I
not
like
a
this
couple.
Jim Beam.
Yeah. We killed like half that fifth already.
I know.
I did a story time. I did a 3-minute long video, which people on TikTok don't really like to do because you can't stitch it and you can't duet it if it's 3 minutes. And people stitching and
Oh, yeah,
duetting is what kind of gets you a lot of views and helps the algorithm. But I was so sick of seeing the 2, 3, 4-part stories that were badly told anyway and could have been one
yes.
video
One video.
if they just knew how to edit their own stories.
Yeah.
That I did a 3-minute long video. It was like an epic saga of a medical emergency. And that is the closest I've ever come to going viral. And it only has like 250,000 views.
250,000 views though.
I thought that was
Right.
so good. I told everyone.
Did you get paid from it?
No.
No?
You
Did
have
you
to
not get
have,
nothing?
you have
What do
to
you
have
have to get before?
10,000 followers.
Oh yeah, okay, the follower
And at least 100,000 views within a 30-day period.
within 30 days.
So if you have both of those things, then you can get in the creator fund, and so you have the possibility of earning money. I did think that was a lot of views. I still do not have anywhere near 10,000 followers.
Oh, it's so hard.
It only got me like 2,000 extra followers.
I only got like 38.
Yeah, it's so
I don't
hard.
get it, dude.
Unless
So-
something hits, it's
Did-
so random.
So it is.
My sister is ironing a pair of pants in her like 3.5 million views video at where she works.
Those
a dry
get-
cleaner.
I don't know what it is. I guarantee if you made a TikTok video, like maybe you already have. I don't know. I haven't seen all of your TikToks, but
Be weird if you had.
yeah. Like me, like just of your day, like doing your expense stuff or whatever, like, stuff that you could take a video of, like just some numbers and like typing
Yeah.
and like doing, I guarantee you it would get you a lot of views.
No,
Nothing?
no.
Maybe you just didn't have the right hashtags.
I don't. Yeah, and neither did my sister. She doesn't know what she's doing.
She didn't?
I
Does she have
told her how to
FYP?
format that. No, I don't think she knows what that is. She just got a TikTok like a couple months ago.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God, that would piss me off so much.
I am pissed.
I'd say, man.
Trying to pretend like I'm not really mad and it's just a joke,
Oh,
but
dude,
I'm like
this
a little
is
mad.
Fucking, I would be so mad. I'd be like, how the fuck?
I
What?
coached her through that video. You know what's funny though is she could totally get in the creator fund, but I'm not. I didn't tell her.
She ain't gonna watch this long to find out.
And she doesn't know about pinning videos, so she like her 3.5 million views
It's
like
way down
buried.
there. Yeah, so it goes.
I could tell her.
Yeah, dude.
I'm not gonna.
No.
We'll see if she gets on BuzzFeed first.
Fuck that bitch.
And if she does get on BuzzFeed, because they did reach out for an interview for her.
BuzzFeed did. Wow.
That is I want to be on BuzzFeed so bad. Like, you don't even understand. For some reason, it is a bucket list item. I want an article done about me, or I want to write one or something.
Right.
I got this tattoo. Nevertheless, she persisted. The day that it happened on the Senate floor or Congress or whatever the fuck, because I thought for sure that getting this tattooed the day that it happened would land me on a best of BuzzFeed list. That is why. I will lie to your face if somebody asked me that. Why'd you get that tattoo? Well, it just really means a lot to me as a feminist. No. I mean, it
thought
does.
it was going to get me on
But
BuzzFeed.
like, I thought it was going to get me on BuzzFeed.
Jeez, let me see that thing again.
It didn't.
Yeah, dude, it was like not lined up right.
Well, this was there before this.
Oh, okay.
So it was. And then it's just, I don't know, man.
Okay. But still.
That's probably why.
That's probably why.
BuzzFeed was like, I feel like it's not lined up right.
I feel like she could have done better. oh, damn. Yeah, dude. That's what it. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Those videos, they just all of a sudden it just catches your eye and you just watch it.
People are like obsessed with her now, though.
Like
on TikTok. Yeah, they're asking.
Well, there was like some guy that did some stupid dance all the time, and then like all of a sudden one day he's just like, "Guys, I'm not going to do the dance anymore." And then like everybody left.
People like lit his home on fire.
Like no, I don't know. At least I don't.
Say what happens when you stop doing the thing you're famous
but one
for.
day he just came out on TikTok. He was just like, "I'm not doing the dance anymore. I'm done with it." And then just like
was
stopped.
it this guy?
I don't know.
With like, would he have like a big plate of food?
I'm honestly regurgitating a story from somebody else.
Have you heard? Are you on TikTok a lot? Do you scroll?
I get caught up, but I try to get the fuck out.
Oh my God, how? What are your secrets? I'll scroll for like 4 hours.
My secrets are kids.
Oh, right.
Dad, I'm like, oh, fuck. How long have I been scrolling here? Oh, 5 minutes already. Okay.
I'm cool. No thanks. I'll just scroll TikTok.
Yes.
Until eternity.
What's your secret, kids?
Have you seen?
Can I get a glass of water?
No.
Damn it.
Have you seen the my money don't jiggle jiggle? It folds. No, it's like a huge viral sound. Pretty sure it's a BBC reporter who's like, yeah, I actually did rap once for a documentary. And then it's so catchy. I feel like I think you need to hear it.
Okay. Can we pull it up?
It's a very stupid dance, but
like on the website?
This rap is like probably the hottest song in the nation right now.
Okay.
And it's not a song. It's like a BBC reporter in an interview.
Really?
Speaking a rap.
I may have heard it.
I
just don't.
Yeah, I don't think I did it absolutely British enough.
Absolutely British.
You know.
British. Yeah, bloody hell. Get this shit pulled up, John.
Because I'm absolutely good smart.
TikTok.com.
Can't believe.
What does he search when he goes to TikTok?
Just put in the word money, and I bet you
money
it would come up. And also, I don't know if it's wiggle wiggle, jiggle jiggle, or jingle jingle. I don't
wiggle wiggle, jiggle jiggle, or jingle jingle.
I don't know.
A jingle. Heimer.
Schmidt.
Shit. Schmidt. Oh.
TikTok. Oh, there's like a web TikTok.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I can like upload here.
Are you a boomer?
Huh? Oh, I use like desktop shit all the time.
Okay, there it goes. That first thing.
Wiggle wiggle, it folds.
All of them. I think all of them are about this song.
Wiggle wiggle. Okay, I clicked on the second.
Careful
one.
with that BBC because it means different things different places.
So is this one of them? Makes me want to dribble. You know, riding Fiat. Okay.
You really have to see it.
All right. Be prepared for this to be really loud.
Oh.
Shepherd's Bush, a compact push, Notting Hill Gate.
You gotta start at the beginning.
Start at the beginning, John.
Wiggle, it folds. I want to see you wiggle.
No, this is not even it. That's not it. Get BBC out of there.
Yeah.
I would. You'll never hear me say that again. Really, any of those would probably be fine, but just so you can hear the audio.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Click
that's
on
the
anyone,
dance.
Jonathan.
Wiggle for sure.
All right, go to the
Make me
beginning.
wanna dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat.
You're good.
really
If you
have
just
to
click
see
on the
it.
bottom of
6
the
feet
video.
2 in a compact.
There you go.
No slack.
Yeah,
Luckily,
the
seats
scroll
go
bar.
back again.
Go all the way to the beginning,
Relax
John.
my mind, sipping some red,
There you go.
red.
I'm pointing like you can
I
see
have
me. He
rapped in
can't.
a program I did, a Weird Weekends episode about rap.
Can you remember any of the rap that you did?
My money don't jiggle, jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. It makes me wanna dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it. 6 feet 2 in a compact, no slack. But luckily the seats go back. I got a knack to relax in my mind, sipping some red wine.
That's it.
So
And
that's
that
the
is
dance. though.
huge.
That's the dance.
Yeah.
Like, who comes up with the dance?
Just like one person makes up a dance and then people are like, yeah, I like that. And then everybody does it. But it's the sound, like the audio.
Yeah.
It is so funny to me that is, it's like, that could probably chart right now.
Yeah. Like, who made it? You know, like
The sound. I know.
Yeah, like these people
don't
that
know.
just.
We could probably find out, but.
But
that
you
seems
just get
a
like
thing.
so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
Like this dude was like, I heard that immediately. Was like, I got a beat. That's gonna
He's like
fit
the
that.
slaps. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a beat that'll fit that.
Mhm.
Mixes it together, gives him a little fucking what do you call it? Auto tune.
Yep.
Boom.
Done.
Famous. I've had this conversation with bands. I said, would you want your is it to the point now where you want your song to get famous on TikTok?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your song gets famous on TikTok, and then millions, millions, and millions, and millions of fucking people are gonna fucking see this shit or hear this shit.
Mhm.
Actually, you know, let's see.
Excuse me
I
while I
said, like,
touch
you
up
see
my
now it's-
lipstick because I could
It's like,
feel
I was
that
like-
it was looking weird.
I was like, you got a fucking mirror on there? You're just using the selfie cam. Yeah.
I was gonna bring straws because I knew I was wearing lipstick, but
Straws, yes. Yes, so you could keep straws on standby because you like wearing lipstick a lot.
yeah.
My wife doesn't wear lipstick, so is that
No.
a common thing that lipstick wearers do, or is that just your own personal preference?
Probably. Have you ever seen the Kardashians eat a salad?
No.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I think it would be weirder if you were like, yeah, every day.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like your,
actually.
that's your Pornhub search history.
Yeah. Garden toss salad.
That was like a running joke a couple years back because they'll like really put their mouth around the fork like
All right,
wider
look
than
it
it
up,
needs
John.
to be
Look it up.
Yeah.
YouTube Kardashians eating salad.
because they're wearing lipstick and they don't want to smudge it.
Oh,
And so that's the same thing, like
would they like full on like?
because it leaves lipstick on the glass,
Right,
and
right.
then it will come on. Yeah, straws are better. You can kind of butthole a straw, you know. Like. That's a fun fact as well. We call it buttholing. I say we, like everybody. I don't know who else
Everybody
does.
buttholes it.
If you're like, because your lipstick will start to come off in the middle of your lips first, you know, and then it starts to. That's why it looks like a butthole because it's a different color.
I like to take a hoodie if I'm wearing it and like tighten it way up really quick.
Yeah.
You know, really, it's like a little butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, it's nice to have a butthole aesthetic.
Everybody likes the butthole aesthetic. All right, which video?
Pretty much probably any of those.
Right there, dude. Right there, dude.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
All right,
keep-
Chloe, Chloe.
Okay.
Get that salad, girl.
Get that salad. So is this just? It's just a thing because of the way they eat salads.
Yeah,
like,
it was like a
in
whole
general.
thing.
It wasn't like a thing where they all sat down and had salads.
Well, they're
and shit.
always eating salad, like a
Okay.
particular salad that was like
Okay.
pretty from like a shop near them. in
Yeah, don't play the
Calabasas.
audio or else we'll get copywritten. So we'll just.
So yeah, watch it.
No, we're trying to listen.
all right, go.
Oh damn! Come on. All right.
Chloe's
let's see.
got it.
Oh, cut back.
Get it, Chloe. Get it, Chloe. She can't eat on camera because
Come
like
on.
this was before.
Well, it's not showing them eat the salad.
This was before her nose job. This must have been a while ago.
What, did you just fucking? Oh, eating for almost a
Oh, and
minute.
Kim was pregnant here. This doesn't count. I can tell she's got a fat face. Kim would never eat chili cheese fries if she wasn't pregnant. There she goes. Yeah. See?
There we go. Oh yeah, it's like yeah.
You just have. It's like you want to get your lips around it without touching your lips to anything. There she goes.
Oh.
Ugh. I don't want to ever watch Kris Jenner eat anything ever again. Yeah. So it's just like no lips allowed.
Is Chris the mom?
It's like a porn vagina, no lips allowed. Yeah, Chris is the mom. Oh my gosh. So you don't have like a base level knowledge.
No.
Should we just turn the rest of this into Kardashian talk? I could go all day.
Yeah, I just know like the whole Bruce thing.
Sure.
That's all I know. I never understood why they were famous.
Because they were rich and interesting and pretty.
Yeah, and then they
And
got
smart.
a show after the Bruce thing, right? Or was it during? When Bruce came out?
Do you mean the transition?
Transition.
Yeah, we should say Caitlyn at this point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're dead naming
I
Caitlyn.
am.
No, it was well before.
It's the
Like-
Jim Beam.
Because
totally
like Bruce as Bruce was on the show for years before, and everybody made fun of his plastic surgery. They're like, why does his face look like that?
Oh.
Turns out he was slowly getting work done to kind of slowly transition. I believe.
That's
quote me
not
on
confirmed.
that. I mean, maybe I just
Is that just
didn't
like
take the time
or is that
to
just
look
like
it
a
up.
Kardashian theory?
That might have just been like what I assumed because I was like, oh, that explains it. I honestly don't know if I even heard it anywhere. I might have just made it up. But it sounds right.
So it was still Caitlyn, Chris, all them that were on the show for a long time before
Yeah,
she came
Kardashians.
out.
Keeping Up with the Kardashians has been on the E! Network for like over 10 years, I think.
Oh.
Like a long time.
Well, how long has it been since
Not that long.
Caitlyn came? Well, yeah, because she was like,
Caitlyn, it has been far less time since Caitlyn transitioned than it was. Because, like, I don't think Caitlyn is even on the Kardashian show, really.
no, right? I don't know. I don't watch it.
Right. I mean, I don't.
No,
I honestly don't.
John's like, no.
I
Like,
don't
you
watch it either.
Oh no,
Religiously?
idea. Yeah, religiously watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I don't watch it. I like read BuzzFeed every day.
Well,
Yeah.
BuzzFeed, is going to give you those updates.
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
Sure.
Get the Cliffs Notes.
Yeah. So it was already a show. So they were just famous because they're just rich.
Well, I think Chris pitched the reality show in the early 2000s where it was like where, you know, the paparazzi was like really obsessed with like Paris Hilton, like The Simple Life had just ended. Kim used to
Right.
be Paris Hilton's assistant briefly.
Really?
Because they all went to the same like private schools and they all knew each other.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Like there was
Obviously.
an episode of The Simple Life or something where Kim is like organizing Paris's closet or something. I guarantee you she never had to actually be assistant to Paris. I think it was probably all just like a fun publicity thing. But
Oh.
yeah, that's how Kim kind of like got her foot in the door. And then the Ray J sex tape, which is why she was a name that people knew.
Well, could you imagine like then you're the parents and like now you're getting this show because of the sex tape thing kind of made her like really popular. You're like, all right, whatever.
Go
Okay,
off, girl.
let's do it.
I kind of saw part of the video and she wasn't really doing much.
Oh yeah.
Kim seems like a pillow princess. Yeah.
A salad like
I mean, yeah, she can't.
eat my salad.
That's
like
how
that.
she would approach a blowjob, I think. Like, just no lips. My lips don't.
No, that's that. It's gonna go
It's
full
just tongue. She's just really
full-
like
full tongue and roof of my mouth.
nothing like the soft touch of the roof of a mouth.
Soft ribbed touch.
But if you don't put your lips, then there's nothing to guard against your teeth scraping.
right. So what do? You just nothing.
How-
It
yeah,
is
you
just
can't.
tongue. It's just tongue and
She
back of the throat.
can't. If she's given head, she's obviously putting lips on there.
Yeah.
You can't.
I think you're just done with the lipstick at that point.
Yeah.
You don't really care anymore.
No.
Because it's going down. So after that, you just take all that shit off anyways, Fuck it.
Is it Mary J. Blige who sings I'm going down?
I don't know.
Oh. I need you to get cooler.
Get more hip, dude.
Get more hip in the 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, she's performing at the fucking halftime show, the Super Bowl. Like, holy shit. And then Dre and all them motherfuckers. I'm like, oh my God, what's happening?
That was incredible.
It was awesome.
And it made my
I
heart
liked it.
happy knowing that everyone older than our generation was so angry.
So angry.
What? This isn't catered directly to me.
No, where's Bruce Springsteen?
It is Mary J. Blige. Don't play the song because I did not do a good job.
No, please don't anyways, because I'll have to fucking go cut it out.
Oh, yeah. You won't have to worry about copyright if I sing something. They won't even know it's the same song.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What the fuck was that? That's why I played that music over that CBS clip.
Oh.
No, actually, it's not.
I was like, very savvy.
But I thought about that afterwards. I was like, well, this could help if there was a copyright claim.
Your money don't jiggle jiggle.
I want to know. Yeah, damn it, that motherfucker might. God.
I feel like TikTok is just free reign.
No, YouTube has actually gotten pretty good at that, where they can like actually go in and mute just the song for you, and then keep the rest of your audio.
Oh, that's good.
You just got to catch it in time and give it enough time to do it.
I just dispute everything on Facebook and Instagram, where it's like if I try to post a TikTok that has a song in it, because you're allowed to use it on TikTok. So then I say in my dispute, if I can use it on TikTok, I should be able to use it here.
Right.
It's the same amount of time. If it's legal there, what's the difference?
What the fuck is the difference?
And it's always fine.
I'll get pissed off because I pay for a subscription for music stuff, and like it'll still get flagged sometimes. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What gives? I got a fucking documentation here. I can use this shit. And it's still taking like a fucking week.
Like, please
fuck
wait.
you.
I will send this by certified mail, and
Certified
you'll see.
fucking mail.
I've got the document.
I'll just fucking attach it.
You got a DocuSign?
I'll attach it right here. Get a DocuSign, bitch. You remember? Yeah, those things are
Send me
cool.
the summary though, because I don't know if it's valid. So I need that 8-page summary.
I love that. I mean, come on with that. You can just fucking sign the shit online. Just fucking click here and do your fake signature.
I know. I like that you can pick a font. I was like, which font do you feel like?
Yeah.
What speaks to you?
What's more you?
Well, none of these, because you can tell what they all say.
Exactly.
Usually it's just like...
And I'm just like, anybody could be sitting over here on the other side of the computer clicking for you. What the fuck's going on here?
So you're a creative, right? Like you said you're a drummer.
Yeah, I'm a drummer. I fucking film outdoor shit.
Yeah.
Fucking abandoned buildings.
When you were younger, did you ever practice your autograph? Because you were like,
yeah, dude.
I'm totally
I
gonna
totally
be
practiced that
all the time.
I'm like, how am I going to do it so fast?
Yep.
And I've changed my signature now into a doctor's signature, which is K-Y. Well, I have K-Y-L-E. It's pretty easy.
Sure.
And then my ARIS, A-R-I-S-S, is A-R.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to come up with a style of.
Yeah, a flair.
Yeah, of how you're going to sign that
Yeah.
son of a bitch when you become famous.
It's like working at a chain restaurant in the early 2000s. You need flair.
Flair. Yes. Elegance along with your ego for your autograph to be signed. Yeah.
I had like whole notebooks full of it.
Just full of it. Just
try to incorporate hearts in there.
Yeah, how are you going? Yeah, because it's important.
Yeah.
It's very important. I remember when I got my first autograph, which was on a baseball glove at a Tigers game.
Mm-hmm.
It was Alan Trammell, the manager at the time. Actually seen him.
What a sexy choice.
I know, right? Well, we seen him. Well, he was actually a former Tigers player from back then. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
This guy keeps all the stats.
Back in the 1956, when he was playing for the Tigers back in the day, he was such a heavy hitter. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, he was. Ironically, you find him.
That voice he just did gave me like a weird trauma response. I was like, ugh.
Whoa. Yeah. That's like the perverty guy that's sitting in the corner. He's like,
that came through. Yeah. That came through loud and clear. That was like the morning radio guy who like just interjects every once in a while to be a creep.
Well, the Shutter Morning. Welcome back in the morning, 96.1 FM.
Exactly. I don't know who that guy is, but he definitely has worked with Howard Stern.
Yeah, well, that guy is a little more like reputable. The one I was doing, that's perverty. The other guy says 96.1. Welcome to the morning show.
They both sound equally douchey.
Rapey and perverty. Really?
One sounds a little dumber than the other, like a little less educated. Yeah, because the more like animalistic,
very
like
much educated. I'm picturing like just a slimy fish.
Yeah. Like a blobfish.
Ooh. Wasn't that gross?
I don't like that. I don't like ASMR.
No. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it's gross. I don't
People
like it.
like you go on Twitch and they're just like you just have like some just hot chick sitting there going like this. Don't worry, I'm the only one that uses this mic.
That's a lot of. Yeah, this is also giving me like trauma. I don't like it.
I should like rub it on her cooch.
I feel like I'm gonna have a sexual nightmare.
Just be like right up in the mic, like.
But that's yeah. that exhale was just a queef. It was really dainty.
Yeah, very dainty queef. Yeah, it's really weird stuff. You just go on Twitch, type in ASMR, and voila. You see all these anime dressed chicks just like rubbing their cooches with microphones.
And there's money in that? Like,
John, type it in. Go to twitch.com. type in I almost said H again. ASMR and prove me wrong. Please,
I'll do it.
I'm fucking wrong.
I'll rub whatever down there if it's going to make me some money.
Exactly like what we said earlier.
Could do
like,
different levels of pubes so it makes different sounds.
I don't need
Let's
a fucking
do it.
open mic if I can rub my cooch and make money.
Is that not an open mic?
Discuss it open.
Is that not an open mic? Look at her, she's rubbing it on her face. What are these people doing?
Wild.
Oh my god, anime.
None of these
I'm
have-
pretty much right.
none
You gotta
of these
hand
have
it
very
to me.
many
I'm
viewers.
pretty. You're ear eating ASMR. All right, click on one of these.
Ear eating? No.
We already fucked up with TikTok, so just click on one of them. 52,000 views, sure.
It is very
Mature
long.
audiences for ASM. Bunny Girl sent. Go ahead, dude. Start watching. You purr hearts.
And here's the thing,
lick
like, do people get mad about
is-
like?
Are you still smoking that joint out there, John? I'm about to. Okay, let me hit it when you fucking light it.
The empath in me is like very concerned that he has to be in the other room. I'm like,
Oh, why?
hang out with us. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could tear. I've thought about tearing down that wall. Turn that down, John, just a little bit. Oh, that's muted. Awaken your light side and
So
light
it's like
speed.
a lot of like white girls. You weren't kidding about the different voices, huh?
All right.
I just already hate her face.
Soon light will begin. Whoa, what the fuck is this bassy shit?
Oh, that is a good sound though. I do this all the time.
Do you?
This too.
Perfect. Huh? That's her purring?
That's crazy.
No way. Are those supposed to be two dicks? Is that why this is mature audiences?
Here's the thing.
Dude, she's got props. That's the vibrator.
But like, what do you tell?
That's the
What if you had
that's
to
the
find
vibrator.
investors for this, and then they're like, let me see your business plan, and she's like, listen,
Yeah. Listen.
that's it. That's the business plan. You listen.
Oh, what was that?
That I don't like looking at this. Like, I think it'd be fine to just listen to, but
She's got
looking
beakers?
at her face is making me angry.
Why is she doing that to her chest? That doesn't sound like a regular skin chest.
She looks smug.
Very smug. But that's probably her look. Yeah, no shit.
I can't even like sext and take it seriously.
John.
And she's like completely taking this very seriously.
Well, wouldn't you if you were making money at this?
No,
No?
there are very few things I can
I'd
take
plan it all out.
seriously.
I'd make a timeline. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
donation. Like, they don't even need to.
5 gifted subs over $25.
They're just like, I love the way this particular lady clicks her fingernails and breathes.
Yeah. Go to another one, John. Fuck it. We'll test out another
But you
one.
can't be like an ugly chick and do that.
No, of course not.
Well,
But you could if you just sold audio versions. Why not? ASMR is all about sound.
yeah, but that's what I would think, but there's never just sound.
Well, not on Twitch. Who knows?
Or TikTok
who
or
knows?
YouTube or
This is like us looking at YouTube for podcasts. And being like, that's all there is.
I understand,
And then all of a
but-
sudden you see this audio market, which is just fucking quadrupled your amount of podcasts you can consume.
maybe.
Yeah, and then you just see this ASMR filled just wasteland on the internet of just so many people just going like,
Are people? I don't think that that's her lane, though. I think she is basically a sex worker, which is fine. Like that's not bad.
I can't do it.
But
Maybe.
the total package that she's presenting is obviously supposed to be sexually
Sexual.
titillating.
Right. What? Yelling?
No.
Grim fairy tales.
I don't like yelling.
That's why.
Trauma.
So people next door, if they're yelling, you're like, fuck out of here.
It definitely makes me anxious.
Okay. So we can't play that one.
I mean, you can. I'm not
Right.
going to like it. I'm not going to do anything weird. I'm not going to like sit in the corner and rock back and
What
forth.
are you going to do? Can we catch it on video?
I'm going to have a fucking meltdown.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna
Get me out of here.
Eat a
Patrick,
salad with both of my lips.
get me out of here. Yeah, both of my lips. Just all over it.
All right, do that one. 215 views right there in the middle. Relax ASMR. Let's just relax. Social.
215 views. Did she post it 30
social-
seconds ago?
Probably not. She's probably just a fucking ASMR wannabe.
Nope. I already hate it.
I already hate her.
I already hate it. I don't know.
Like,
her.
what is this machine?
It
that she's
seems
got
like
here?
I would probably hate her, but the feminist in me won't let me.
Like, what is
That looks like
this
a pocket
microphone?
pussy.
It does.
She
What is
kissing
this?
it? No. I'll immediately no.
Look at her. She's like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. She's like, what the fuck am I
Well,
doing?
she's obviously
Does
never
this sound good?
licked a vagina. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, this is live.
Ew, this
Oh,
feels-
live right now for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Can you rewind? What is she saying? What did she say?
I don't know. I'm disassociating.
1 sub equals plus 5 minutes DI live. What does DI mean?
She looks like she'd be super lazy in a 69 situation.
Very lazy.
She would do fake moans to get out of doing work. No, I can't. I can't.
All right, get out of here, John.
These headphones are making it like so aggressive.
Yeah, that's the point. Look at her. Look at that typing. Like look at how far away her keyboard is, and that's picking that up like the keyboard is right next to it.
She probably has other microphones.
Oh yeah, that's true. What is that microphone there?
It's a pocket pussy.
The pocket pussy microphone.
That is labia majora special. Hot dog bun.
What the fuck is she doing? She's just like nibbling on it. How often do you think she cleans that?
Who knows? Her lips are plastic anyway. It's not like it's getting germs.
Do that
on
person in the middle there. Do that person right in the middle there. She looks like a fucking one that's gonna.
it. How did we end up
Just-
here?
I don't know. do that middle one up there, John. Oh, this is Spanish?
Oh wait, do Spanish.
Yeah, do Spanish.
Oh,
Oh, we got a feather. We got a feather.
I
All right.
don't like
What's
it.
what's she gonna do with the feather?
Let's enjoy these moments.
Fuck these ads.
Made possible by the
When they were in elementary school and their teachers were like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" They were like, "I want to have nice boobies and fake lips and make noises into a microphone.
Such sweet noises.
I'm gonna make out like I've never made out with anybody before in real life."
I
with a
guess-
microphone.
So all right. Fuck this, John. We don't need to listen to this stuff.
That's what
anymore.
they want you to.
So- I can get out of this. So when you go to sleep at night, can you fall asleep just straight silence?
No,
Fan.
no.
What?
I will fall asleep to whatever I was watching.
TV.
Yeah.
So you need
Well-
TV.
Yeah, anything really.
Anything.
But like, it's got to be a show. Like I'm one of
Can
those
it-
like binge watchers of shows that I've already seen 1,000 times.
All right.
It's like a comfort
Okay.
thing. Like Law and Order SVU is a big one. That boom boom that gets me. Love it.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Gets
like a
you.
warm blanket
There is certain things
in
like
New
that.
York City. Like it's
It's just a warm
Come on.
blanket.
It
It just
really is.
makes you feel like
safe. Olivia Benson tucks me in.
So you have to have TV then.
Just some sort of noise, but yeah.
So it could be a fan. You could replace it.
Well,
no.
it needs to be like dialogue probably or music.
So if worse can worse, like a podcast, let's just say, or radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of like ASMR in a way.
It's just
like mine is a fan. I can't TV. No, I don't like it. I'll fall asleep. But so reflect back to earlier. Reflect back to earlier when I fall asleep within 1 to 2 minutes. The ultimate for me to fall asleep within 1 to 2 minutes is have a fan on full blast, at least in the corner of the room or something going, that I can just zone out into, and I can fall asleep within a couple minutes. If I don't have a fan, throw that out the window because I'm listening to like everything. I'm listening to like if it's really quiet and you have that ringing. Well, I have like some sort of slight tinnitus from playing drums all the time or something. I get like a ringing when there's no sound, but there's always that one sound everybody hears when there's no sound, which is like just a high pitched ringing, right? Or is that just my tinnitus?
I don't know because I mean I live like downtown area of Grand Rapids. It's not silent.
So you never get a moment of just pure silence.
No, and I would find that eerie, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So like trying to fall asleep. I couldn't fall asleep till outside noise going on. No, I have to have like a fan. Like we go to a trip to a hotel, I bring the fan.
I think I just have FOMO and I don't like going to sleep. I like being asleep. I like having had sleep.
Right.
I don't like going to sleep. Like I feel
but
like
when you wake up though, like too early though, you're like, I'm going back to bed.
I would never wake up too early.
No, like so you sleep until you get up then.
Yeah. Well, like I have alarms for a reason.
Right. So you don't wake up in the middle of the night.
If I have eaten dairy the night before, then I will absolutely wake up in the middle of the night.
That's with heebie-jeebies though. You got to poop.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say the heebie-jeebies sounds real cutesy, and it's more like a praying for death situation.
For death.
Yeah.
But other than that, you sleep through the night.
Yeah.
So what you said earlier was a lie. Then I thought you said something about how you wake up.
If I sense a spider.
Oh, the sensing thing.
Yeah.
So you like have like a spidey sense where like you think. You have done this where you've woke up and seen
more than once. It's crawling on my wall right next to my face.
Are you fucking
and
serious?
I will wake up like just in time to see it before it gets on me.
Fuck that.
Or I will wake up and fucking hallucinate a spider.
Do you believe the statistic that most people eat like 4 spiders a year?
Absolutely. And I think they do it on purpose.
Are you a mouth breather?
Probably, yeah.
I'm a mouth breather.
Absolutely.
I'm a total mouth breather. I got a fucking deviated septum. Yeah. My nose is crooked and I cannot breathe through my nose very well. So I like sleep like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like a kind of a chunky chick, so like I think the chunkier you are, the more you can't breathe.
Just the more you can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You just don't want the sleep apnea part where you're like,
right.
Yeah. Like
my
dad has that. It's fucking terrible listening to him sleep. I think he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Like
that's the whole
freaky.
thing.
You've seen somebody with sleep apnea sleeping before. You're like,
it's terrifying.
Are you okay?
But the thing that you have to wear.
Oh, the CPAP thing?
Yeah, like I can't. Even if I was gonna do that. I'm still single. Like, what am I gonna do? Like a sleepover and be like, sorry, excuse me. Like,
I call my CPAP machine.
Like, listen, if I'm fucking up my lipstick and putting lips on dick, I'm not wearing a CPAP. Like, we're still keeping up appearances.
Yeah, this is like the ultimate sign. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody with CPAP, like they get out the CPAP supplies, you're like, well, I ain't
like
might
as well get out a retainer.
Might as well just fucking go downstairs or go down.
Yeah.
Go do something else. You mean it's you're getting ready for bed.
I actually this is an overshare, but that's pretty much what I do. But the artist, the new guy was like, hey, when do I get to cook you breakfast? And I said, oh, was that like just like a thinly veiled way to ask when I'm going to sleep over? And he was like, no.
No.
Because I snore so bad and I'm always really embarrassed. And I was like, bro, me too. So like if we're both disgusting, I think it cancels it out, right? It does. We haven't tried it yet, but there's no way he doesn't snore.
But you always go with the nudge though.
It doesn't work? For some, like it would work for me. I'm a very light sleeper.
Yeah.
The mere whisper of a spider can wake me.
Right. That's true.
But if you're like a heavy, like he's like a big dude.
But you don't know if he's a heavy sleeper yet.
I don't.
Right.
I meant like literally heavy.
Yeah, but still, I mean, what does that have to do with light or heavy sleep?
You're right.
Right. Especially you still don't know.
Well, if he has like sleep apnea or something and he's in like the middle of a death
You just got to
spiral,
make sure you're asleep first.
who knows?
Just make sure you're asleep first.
Yeah, but I can't because if I'm sleeping over it, I get embarrassed about my snoring, so I try to go to sleep last.
Yeah, but you already know. Both of you know.
know,
So
and-
let him just experience your snoring. You never experience his. Why would you do that?
Because I want to be dainty.
No. We are.
I already told him.
We are at the age of like
I know.
fuck the dainty.
You're right.
You get me. You were
You're
not
right.
willing to accept me and my snoring. Then
That's it.
move along.
That's what's happening.
Because I'm not changing it.
Yeah. Right.
Obviously, I am this old. I am not changing my snoring.
Clearly.
You know, like you accept it.
And I mean,
So get it out of the way and be the one to fall asleep first.
we do smoke enough weed prior to
Right.
that I don't think it would, like, we're not waking up.
No, right. Just hope you fall asleep at the same time.
Sure.
Or he has to deal with the nudge. You know?
Yeah.
Like my dad lived with us for a while, and like he'd be in the like way down the hall, and I'm like, he'd hear his ass. So I just go down there, kick the chair, and he'd be like, and then he'd stop for like just long enough for me to fall asleep.
Because it's never going to be for the whole night.
No.
Yeah.
No. You just got to get him to move around a little bit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
he'd just move, and then I just walk away, and then like it'd be good for a little while.
Right.
Of course, there's some times where it happened right away again. I'm like, fuck you. Like, no.
Every time you read like a,
What was that? Who fuck was that? You?
oh, that probably was, it was my esophagus. I opened my mouth and my esophagus went, hold on, let me do ASMR. Hold on. My esophagus went. Yeah, that was better.
Anyways,
All this talk about snoring, it was like, we'll embarrass you. I just
that
don't.
is a little.
I lost my train of thought completely because of the esophageal noise.
Esophageal noise. Something about the you and the artist and the snoring and the.
I know.
And yeah,
I lost it.
I lost it.
It must not have been that.
John, were you paying attention? Or were you on Facebook at that time? Esophageal noise. Huh? Accepting each other for how you are, right? Yeah, because the first person to go to sleep, you know, he should be the first to sleep.
I don't know.
Anyways, you did something pretty incredible. That was like you wrote a fucking book all about fucking New Kids on the Block.
I did. I mean,
You did. You did it.
I did.
It.
However, it is not like, it's not like it was something that I had to like do research on and like
No, it was
sit
all
down
past
and write. It was like a
experiences, right?
diary.
Diary.
Yeah.
People like that stuff,
Yeah.
right?
Especially when it's for something super niche
It's super niche.
that requires a glossary of terms.
Honestly,
otherwise
you know
have
what you
no
should
idea.
do. You know what you should do is you should do a podcast. Take your book
Yeah.
and make it a podcast.
Right.
But then you incorporate like Backstreet Boys and sing.
I would love to.
Do it.
That's pretty much all I care about.
But do it.
Yeah, but isn't it like illegal to start a podcast after 2020?
No.
There's so many.
No, but everybody's doing it wrong, like me. Like not with the way I'm with what I have going on.
Right.
I believe like firmly, I believe like fight me. I believe I have one of the best setups around.
Yeah, this is the best I've seen.
But with the way you go about like everything I've learned since I started it, it's people are afraid to be too niche, but you need to be extra specific.
For sure.
Niche.
Yeah.
An extra specific niche is fucking what? The 90s
Yeah.
boy bands.
Yeah. It's
That's
something
it.
I happen
That's
to know a lot about.
And you run it until the end. You do the 98 degrees. You do
Sure.
all of them. What are the more obscure ones? Do you have any more obscure ones?
Yes,
There's
I do.
what
5 LFO.
LFO. I know that one.
Great job.
Yeah,
O
keep going.
Town.
O-Town. Would Crazy Train be in there?
No, that's not a boy band.
No, it's like new metal, like boy band.
That was like boy bands if they for sure had HPV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else?
It's so hard
I'm
to.
putting you on the bottom.
I know. Well, there were so many. There was Westlife. There was
Westlife.
Youngstown. I was
Youngstown?
a big fan of.
Were they from Ohio?
They were Youngstown, to be specific. So was 98 Degrees. They're also from Ohio, Cleveland area. Mm-hmm. I almost worked with Jeff from 98 Degrees.
Oh, really?
Recently.
What did he do?
He is working with or he was working with some sort of like a game out of Japan that was going to be like all, what's the, I hate it. What's the like, oh my God, why can't I think of it at all? The word. I hate it. Stop doing it. Virtual reality. That's what I was trying to think of.
Oh, VR.
So like, yes, okay. VR. My
VR,
brain kept
virtual
saying
reality.
AR, and that's because I do billing and contracts for a living. No, not
See, I
an
thought
AR. Right.
guns.
No, like accounts
By the way,
receivable.
PSA, I do not own a gun.
Again, he does not.
Again, I do not own a gun.
There was a brief moment when his
When you
child
enter
was
my
born.
space, you are safe. We do not have firearms.
Although the second I stepped in, you did direct me immediately to the basement.
When you step into my space, you are safe. There are no guns allowed here.
I might listen to that to go to sleep.
There are no pew pew pews. Please, step into my basement.
Yeah, I'm just needed to see how this sound ends.
Please. It just keeps going.
Oh, it seemed like there was going to be like an airstrike or something.
Please step into my basement. Enter through this door right here, please.
It's so, I'm just very,
Ma'am, I'm just going to need you to step in, please. Right now.
ma'am,
It's ma'am.
I think that we should, like,
All right.
my brain
You want to
is
restart
just,
it?
My brain, no.
Sorry, I did a little party.
My brain is throwing out, like, taglines of movies because that sounded very, like,
I tried to be
story.
spontaneous. I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
hated it.
I'm sorry.
And again, I lost my train of thought. I think it's the Jim Beam.
Where were we, John?
John?
John, please. John? All right, do you like EDM music?
I hate it.
You hate it?
Yeah.
This is a perfect spot
I'm a
for
37-year-old woman.
an EDM break.
Can I use your bathroom? Oh,
We need a camera for John. All right, you need to use the bathroom?
I do. I have to.
Okay,
pee.
that's fine. Yeah, we can do that.
Awesome. Do I have to take the microphone with me for ASMR?
Like, not
I'm not
sing.
super observant.
Like, no? Wouldn't you describe yourself as a super observant person?
I am, like, societally, like, that's how I write comedy, but
Your whole time.
I just don't. I don't know. Like, I feel like if I'm in somebody's home, I'm not like looking around. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
right. No, I am.
Yeah.
Fuck you. If I go into somebody else, I'm judging.
If something
I'm-
jumps out at me,
I'm
sure.
fucking looking everywhere. I'm like, is this what is clean? If I go to the bathroom somewhere, especially,
Yeah.
like, like, I'm looking.
Right.
What's around? What you got? What's dirty?
Two
What's not?
Footstools in his bathroom upstairs.
It's like two fucking footstools.
2 footstools.
2 footstools. Dude.
It's almost like he has kids. It's disgusting.
Dude, that's why I use this bathroom down here.
Right.
You know, I keep it clean.
You're like the Dixie Chicks. You like wide open spaces.
Wide open spaces. Yeah, it's great. You know, you can like poop and get work done.
Sure.
Like, who would like
Talk about
like your work?
ASMR.
Like, no shit. Like, your work would like love that if you could just like poop and like get like still work,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Because it's like, you know, you said office environment. Offices, like, they just want you to like just
Work.
roll, man.
Always.
Just roll.
Especially
like,
if you're
as long as you're getting
salaried.
some shit done, you know,
Yeah.
like just roll. You know, like poop while you're working. You know,
Right.
Work while you poop.
And I will not.
No.
I will often stay in the bathroom for much longer than it takes.
If you were in a wheelchair,
yeah.
would you like a rolling poop commode
No.
to go with you, so you just didn't have to get out of the wheelchair and deal with those wheelchair bathroom stalls and
I
like
don't
trying
think
to
so.
lock it and everything?
Would
Like,
you want to roll around with your own poop?
if you could like keep it not stinky, like maybe
Little
like depends on,
poopery.
like like poopery.
You have to like put a poopery logo on like the side of your wheelchair because they sponsor
Yo,
you. You
rolling
can't be
with the
spending all
poopery,
this
bro.
money on poopery.
Yeah, you just have like a permanent blanket over you the
It's
whole
like
time.
NASCAR. Sponsored by
Sponsored by
Poopery.
Poopery. Yeah.
By
like,
Poopery and
it's just mad.
flushing
You don't
real
have to
quick
get out.
before it hits.
You just fucking poop right there. And, you know, you have a little bidet on board with a little bit of a water tank. You just fill up everywhere.
Those are poop tips
tips.
that you learn when you go on the New Kids on the Block cruise to segue right back
that's
into
what we're
it.
talking about.
That is where we left off, I think.
Okay.
Being niche enough.
Yeah,
that's
niche
what you
enough.
were.
Yeah, in your podcast
Podcasting.
about doing
Yeah.
90s boy bands.
So the fandom does already have a couple of podcasts.
Excellent.
Wow. Did you just self-congratulate?
No, I'm you. I guess. I was like, fucking wrapped right into that. That's great.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kyle.
I speak on stages quite a bit and often have to bring it back around when the audience
No, it's
fucks
good.
it up.
It's good. It's good. I like it. See, you know what I mean? I watched some of the clips. Like, I've never seen you live in person yet, but I've watched like a lot of your clips.
Yeah.
Online. Anyways,
You
continue.
did
or else
a little
we're gonna go into a different subject. Go again.
You did a little research.
No, I've been following for a while.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, poop. Poop and the cruise. Yep.
What?
So
poop.
Yeah, so when I go, like, you got to understand that this cruise, I went every year pre-pandemic. It was every year.
Mm-hmm.
New Kids on the Block would do a cruise every single year, and it's like a chartered Carnival cruise ship.
Okay.
And for 4 days and 4 nights, 3,000 women, essentially, in their 40s, essentially, go on this cruise ship with the 5 guys from New Kids on the Block. And there are events, there are theme parties, there are costumes, there are, concerts, there are all kinds of things. So I went for the first time in 2016.
Okay.
And really, I thought it was going to be one and done. I'm like, this is so expensive. What do I want? I'm a single girl. I'm in my I was in my early mid 30s. And everybody else was like a lot older than me. I'm like, I'm not going to catch any strange dick. And like, usually that was my motivation for vacation. You know? Like I only have so much vacation per year. I want to catch some strange dick.
Yeah.
I want to make bad sexual decisions.
Yes.
And you can't, there's not fucking ASMR. I hate it. That makes me never want to make any sexual decision. But there's not a lot of opportunity for that, Yeah.
Yeah, she had way better mic. Anyways.
Sure. That's what the problem was.
Yeah.
It's my mic, you guys.
It's my mic. It's not designed for that. Okay.
I just thought it was going to be such a dorky experience. Like, who wants to go? And I've been a fan my entire life. Like, like the band began the same year I was born.
But it wasn't so. It wasn't so much of a dorky experience.
No, it was really fun. And like, I met a lot of, it's cool to be like, how when you go to a concert and you're like, we're all here for this common bond. We all know the words. We all, like, we're all really excited to be here. That's what it is for 4 days and 4 nights. And for a lot of these women, most of them, they're moms, they're wives, they've got jobs, they've got the mundanity of everyday life. And this is their one time per year to like really let loose and, like maybe dress a little scandalously when they normally wouldn't. Or,
or back in how the day.
Yeah. A lot of big girls though, like in this fandom, of which I am one. So I'm allowed to talk about it. That's how it works.
I'm allowed.
If you're in the group, you can talk about it.
If you're fucking in the group, man.
And it's like a kind of a safe place for everyone to just be like, you know what? Yeah. Bathing suits all day, like whatever.
Yeah.
It's really fun. It's like it ends up being like a reunion for the friends that you met a little bit more than, oh, I want to get close to this band, you know?
Right.
Like that's the one time a year that we all get together. So I went that first year, and then I went the 2 years following that as well. Yeah. And I started writing blogs about my experience right after I got home from each year. And people
So you didn't write anything down while you were there?
No.
Just
I
when
would
you got
maybe
back.
try to take like notes if I wanted to
Like the-
remember
yeah.
something, because I was drinking excessively.
Yes.
Pretty much drunk the entire time, surviving on Adderall, because you can't, I don't know how these women who are not doing drugs are like surviving this cruise. Nobody sleeps.
Right.
I party all the time. I'm
Yeah,
a
on a
childless
cruise.
30 something, and I can't sustain that without the help of recreational Adderall.
Yeah. I don't know how I've never been on a cruise.
I had never either before that.
You ever been on a cruise, John? Like, dude, I don't know what I'd do on a cruise. I'd probably be like, there's stuff going on all night.
There is. Well, especially these, because they'll have a deck party every single night, which starts at like around 11 or so. Starts.
Yeah.
And that's when it's like a different costume theme night, so everybody goes all out. Like it's really fun.
Yeah, like what kind of costumes?
There
what did
have
you wear?
been the first year, I think. God, I don't remember now. They all kind
Was
of
it
blend
every
together.
night there was a costume?
Every night there's a different theme. Yeah, and people go
Holy
like
shit.
big. 'Cause
What was
if
your
you
most
have-
memorable?
Well, it was in October in 2016, so they did Halloween night, so everybody wore Halloween costumes.
Okay.
And my costume was Beauty is Pain. Usually I just do like a fun, gory makeup look and then like come up with a pun after the fact. One year I glued a bunch of candy to my face and called myself Katy Perry Fight Club.
That's good.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
There was like Valentine night, because one of their songs is like My Valentine Girl. So everybody wore red, and there's
Okay.
always neon night because it looks cool in the dark, or there's they'll do like an 80s night sometimes. It just depends. You know, they come up with different
Did you ever
themes
have
every year.
one where you're like going through like just an epic storm on any of these cruises?
No, I think that
No?
might be, well, not like a theme night, but did we ever go through a storm?
Like, yeah, like
What if we all pretended we
Yeah,
were
what if
going to
we-
die?
Are you gonna be stormy?
We had a lot of heavy rain one of the years, yeah, and then it's like they have to cancel all of the outdoor events because the decks are just like slick with rain, and yeah, that was just one time though.
Okay.
It just makes it really choppy, and I got real seasick.
Oh, really? Did you find out that you got seasick?
I knew
on
I had
that?
motion sickness, but everybody was like, "It's a big ship; you're not even going to notice."
Is it
That's not true.
because of like cars or what?
Oh yeah, cars, planes, anything that moves. You get
Anything that
motion
moves.
sickness.
So do you have to be if you take a trip, do you have to be driving?
Yes, I will.
So-
It's better if I am.
It's better, but you will ride passenger.
If I can, yeah, it depends on who's driving too. Like, I have a coworker, my work wife is a very aggressive driver, and she's always all over the road. I get very nauseous driving with her. But there are some people who drive more calmly, and then it's fine. Can't sit in the back seat. Back seat's always going to be nauseous.
Really? I just don't know how that would feel. I mean, I don't get it in the car. I mean, I've been on a few boats, so but man, just like motion like that.
It's bad.
Like so, no roller coasters.
No roller coasters.
No like tilt-a-whirls.
No.
No carnival rides. Basically, is there any carnival ride that you can ride?
No. I
Because
mean,
all
not
of
that-
them turn and twist and move and
Yeah.
like the fucking what is that one called? The Avatron or something.
The Gravitron.
Why did I say Avatron?
I don't know.
I had Avatar in my head for some reason.
Yeah.
These blue people were all bouncing around in my head like me.
I keep
That's
making
weird.
eye contact with Dr. Dre.
I just noticed that somebody put a hole in his nose there by his his left eye, our right. It's
Oh,
on his
no.
nose. Yeah, I know. Somebody damaged him. And there's like a scrape on his eyeball too. I just noticed that one right now actually.
It's a good thing he's a doctor.
I'm like, how? Why? It's a good thing. John didn't laugh, so I guess it's not a go.
Wow. John.
I judge everything on this podcast by if John laughs. If John laughs, then I laugh even more. So if I see that John's laughing out there, and I'll just start laughing more.
Well, that's good. I mean,
It's good. It's just,
is it
it's
like
a
because it
working
reassures
relationship.
you that it is
reassures
funny?
Me. It reassures me.
You're like, I'm
it's-
not being stupid. It is
Yeah,
funny.
it is funny. Like, don't you look for that sometimes?
No.
Never.
Well, I have to be an expert on funny. So I have to
yeah,
be
but
sure
like,
of it.
what if you're in like some other situation where it's not your
No,
job?
I have
to
the
be
opposite.
funny?
If I'm the only one who's laughing, then I just assume I'm smarter than everybody else. I'm like, well, I got it and you didn't.
I got it and you didn't.
Yeah. I have
That's
to be secure in my sense of humor for what I do.
See, I'm probably lost in a lot of stuff. Like, people come on here. I had fucking Ryan. I mean, love this dude to death, but like, he like starts going into fucking like Star Wars, and he gets into like all the books. Like, there's like so many books. Yes, that's
For
what I
Star
said.
Wars?
That's what I said. Is there books? He goes, oh yeah, there's sagas. There's other entries. There's other levels to this shit. And there's so many books and comic books on Star Wars. And he's throwing these references, and they're just going right over my.
Wait,
fucking
did those
head,
exist
left and
after the
right.
movies or before?
No, like pre-movies, or
Stop
like
it.
no, maybe
They had to have been based
I
on the
don't.
film.
I'm not a Star Wars expert.
Me either.
Maybe John can
Let's
find
get
that
Ryan
out.
on the phone.
Yeah, Ryan Lang, get on the phone, please. Yeah, John, look that up. Yeah, he's looking. So, yeah, we can see. Yeah, we can see, narrator. We can fucking see.
I like this search history at this point, though.
Yeah, like Star
How
Wars.
many abortions?
How many abortions per? Hey, you got when you're gonna fucking post something on the internet, you have to look up something first.
I agree.
You know, you can't look like a fucking idiot.
Almost every single thing that I have said in a very self-assured tone during this podcast,
Self-assured?
Yeah.
Also, okay.
I have not. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just use a tone that makes it seem like I do.
Right. Well, that's all. That's why I had to ask you if you were pro-choice or pro-life, because I still wasn't sure.
Oh.
If it was total.
Because I sounded sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was total sarcasm or not. That's why I was like, so pro-life or pro-choice? Like,
Oh.
like, tell me.
I'm like, that is jarring because I really just assumed that people could glance at me and just know that I was pro-choice.
Well, but still, you don't know.
You're
Like,
right.
You don't know.
Like,
we're having a conversation. This isn't like I wasn't expecting a funny.
Right.
Well, I mean, I'm going to expect lots, but I wasn't at that time. So I was just like, okay.
Oh yeah, I come in
Well,
hot.
I told John before, I was like, it would be really funny if she was like pro-life or something and listened to this thing. And like was like really mad.
I'm gonna have to do something else to make it known. I might have to get like a tattoo of a coat hanger.
No,
or
in a
something.
funny situation, if you were making those jokes at a bar or whatever you're doing, your open mic or you're doing a show, then I would have got it. But
Right.
in a
Not in
convers-
this
it's different.
context.
It's different. That's what I mean. You like, there's
But you have me here because I'm a comedian. So for me, this is a job, like a gig.
yeah, but I'm me, so sometimes I take
That's
things
fair.
too literally. Sometimes, so it's just me.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I have you here because you're a comedian and you do online content, not just because of a comedian.
Yes, I
that's
do
why
both.
I thought. That's why I thought I was like, oh, all this is coming out and you're coming on. I was like, you create online content. Wow, how does this just fall in my bucket like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I definitely do both.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Just get back on. What are we looking up over here again?
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Star Wars books.
Yeah, I
When
don't even
was
know
the
why
Star
I
Wars-
asked that because I
when
don't
was
even
it-
care what the answer is.
Star Wars written as a book first.
For some, Star Wars a book first.
Sort of true.
The novel's author is George Lucas. Okay.
But the novelization was released in 76, but the Star Wars movie was 77. But realistically, it could have took like 2-3 years to film
Okay,
that
so it
thing.
was like in tandem.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, vertical integration.
All I got to say is fucking devoting time and effort to making online content. I don't care if it takes you 10 minutes. It took you how much in planning, how much in thinking of how you're going to put the video in your TikTok video, what you're going to say. Because in a video like that, you kind of have a little bit of direction of where you're going to go with it. It takes fucking time and effort to make stuff good.
It does.
You can't just put out fucking crap and expect it to go places.
That's probably what my problem is.
Mine too. I throw a lot of shit at the wall. I've
Mm-hmm.
talked to lots of people that I've talked to Cam Honeyacre. I've talked to Zibby, who came on with like OnlyFans stuff. I've talked to lots of fucking people that run TikToks and like get lots of views. And you hear differing fucking opinions on how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
I've heard
Cam taught me everything I know.
yeah, right. I mean, and he's the one that told me. He's the one
baby boy.
why I spit out the thing about having a catalog. That's what he told me. He goes, you're
Put
on the
in
right
your
track.
drafts every day. Yeah.
He goes, you're on the right track. You have a big catalog of shit for people to go and look at.
Yeah.
Once you have one that pops off.
Right.
How you're going to get that one to pop off, I can't fucking tell you that.
Baby boy pops off just from talking in his car.
Right. There's lots of people that fucking just pop off for stupid shit. There was that one fucking dude that walked around in his driveway. He walked back and forth in his driveway. This was a Facebook guy. This was like kind of pre-TikTok. He's kind of like had a little bit of a southern accent, but he just walked back and forth in his driveway ranting about shit. He got really fucking big. I mean, I don't know his fucking name, but I
was
I
he the
watched his
southern
shit.
guy that has really liberal views?
Probably.
And so everybody's like, well, that's interesting.
Probably.
Why does he talk like that if he believes like that? He talks like that and he believes like that?
Well, I see myself as like I see myself as like a center right, because I have issues like this, like the abortion thing, that come out, and I'm like totally pro-choice,
Right.
like, pro-choice everything. But then I'll be like, yeah, gun laws, yeah, like you should be able to keep a gun. I don't even own a gun.
Right.
I just told you, I've shot a gun one time. But if you want to have a gun, I believe you should be able to have a fucking gun.
But do you think people should be able to have like an arsenal?
An arsenal of guns?
Yeah.
Sure.
But like why?
But like
why do they need that?
I don't know. Why do people need like an arsenal of dildos
And
to
why do
fucking
you
fuck themselves with?
Because you can't kill somebody else with a dildo, though. Is
I
the
don't
thing.
care.
You
Like,
can't,
it's
especially
a
like an
hobby.
automatic weapon that could take out
Well, there's
several people.
Well, there's certain laws like against those, right?
Well, how are I don't know.
I'm talking about lawful, being in lawful in the law.
Right, but
of
that's
what
why
you
people want to
can vote.
change the law to where, like, I get
So
it.
don't change
You-
the law, then.
Listen, I get it. You want to protect your home against the boogeyman or whatever.
That's why I was thinking
You've
about
never
buying
had a
fucking
break in.
handgun.
You live in the country. Nobody's coming to take your
Right.
shit. But for some reason, you feel like every day there's a threat.
You could.
Right.
You live in fear of spiders and went to hotels.
Yeah. I
Because
didn't,
of a
I
spider.
didn't buy an arsenal. And
No, but there's
shoot.
people that are afraid of actual people coming to their house.
Right, but in that sounds.
But you're talking about fears.
That's
You-
true.
I mean, let's think about that. Like, let's like not be funny. Like, let's think about that. Like, you legit. Like, I understand. Like, fuck
do
it.
you
I hate
think
spiders.
it's coming from fear based though, or it's like people are making guns their
Is it a
entire
rational fear of
personality?
spiders though?
I didn't say rational. I said is
Irrational.
it fear? I said is it fear based or
Is it
That's what I'm. That's the question.
to you about spiders?
Oh, for sure. And I know it's
spiders is fear based.
yes, and it's an
That's why you
irrational fear.
So
I
what if somebody had
understand,
an irrational fear of people coming to fucking steal their shit?
and I'm sure that is true. That could be true. But
Right.
for me, I would just get a better security system rather than an arsenal of guns.
Of guns. Right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're talking to somebody who doesn't even own a gun.
Because that's just gonna create mayhem.
You know?
That's like making the problem so much worse. I think
So much worse for how many guns can one person handle?
that's the thing. Like, why do you need all of that?
So maybe
And that's
you like
when it
going
comes
to,
down to guns are just like a personality trait at this point.
could be.
Guns and God, like that's my deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna be like, you
AR-15.
shouldn't have any guns.
Shoots 38.
Right. Right.
I don't know.
But like, why?
John's over here on ex-Marine, like, or the fucking former Marine, like, fucking, what are you talking about?
But that's the thing. Like, I don't know very much about it. I just think with everything, there is like an excessive, like, okay, and now it's just performative kind of thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. At a certain point, like I was at a music video shoot with Shout Out of Silence. I did all their
Lipstick all up on this.
that's whatever. With fucking a Silence, I did all their behind the scenes stuff, and they had a scene where they wanted a guy to shoot a gun because it was like a post apocalyptic thing.
And that man was Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, there's no injuries on
John
set.
laughed, I heard
John laughed. He's the approval. If whether it's good. Yeah, so we wanted a scene of that, but there was a guy, the bassist on the scene, cool dude, but he was like really into guns. You could tell he's just like all fucking
Yeah.
into it, like geeked out. Like he's got this gun, he's got that gun, whatever. You know, it's like, did I think anything of it at the time? Not really, because like there's people that own, like, I know Zach Dubé, goes by Zach Dubé on Instagram. He's a drummer, fucking excellent drummer. He has like fucking how many drum kits in his basement? He has like over, like, I don't know, what did he say, 10 drum kits or something? Why do you need so many drum kits? You're just obsessed with fucking drums.
Right.
So this guy's like upset. He wants to shoot different guns every time he goes to the range. He wants to bring. He's got like 2 shotguns that he likes to use. He's got a couple rifles. He's got a couple handguns. He likes to use all these different kinds. And he goes to the range all the time. He had actually just shown up from going to the range.
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
I guess I just think of it in terms of, why are we the only country really that's experiencing this problem? So obviously we've gotten the problem being mass shootings, particularly in schools.
Right.
Why are we experiencing this at such a higher rate? Like, obviously it's a multi-factor problem, right? Maybe mental health, maybe, I don't know, maybe all of your kids are douches. Who knows? But like, clearly something needs to be done. And the fact that people are like, yeah, but I really like having all these guns, and that's more important than all these kids that keep getting killed. Like, why
But like, how often are these killings like results of the parents?
Who knows?
Right.
The parents are the ones who have the guns, right?
Right.
Typically. So that's the thing.
Like that fucking, what was this, Ethan whatever?
I don't know.
The crumble guy? You know what I'm talking about. You're laughing. You know what I'm talking about?
No,
Crumbly?
I just think anybody
Crumbly.
Anybody whose first name is Ethan, like, seems like a crumble. yeah, the crumble guy. You know, Ethan,
right,
the crumble guy. Totally. Ethan's such a crumble guy.
Do I have a sound for that?
Yeah.
No, that probably wasn't.
Yeah, that's the erection he got at the 8th grade dance.
Yeah. Anyways, that, you know that guy, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
Ethan Crumbly? Do you know what I'm talking about, John?
Ethan Crumbly? That
Yeah,
sounds
this
like
is-
a fake name.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oxford school shooting.
Well, shit.
24 counts, including murder and terrorism. So his parents were brought in too, because they were, the one.
Oh, wait, no,
they
yeah. I just
bought
didn't know
him
that
the
kid's
gun.
name. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember that story. Right. They did. They bought him and they ignored all the warning signs, and the school too. Didn't the school
Right.
just let him come back even after? Or no,
No.
Somebody
no.
said, "Hey,
He
we
got
think
locked.
this kid's going to be a school shooter."
No,
Yeah.
he's locked up. Yeah,
And that's
his
the
parents
thing.
are too. Like,
We
as far
gotta
as I
quit-
know.
We got to quit being afraid. Look at that kid's face.
Look at his
You
face.
walk into homeroom, you take a look at that kid, and you're like, that's a
He's
fucking
got
school
problems.
shooter.
He's got fucking problems.
He has resting mass shooter face.
Yeah, there's always that kid when you grow, like, look at him there. Like, go to that one to the left there, John. Click on it. Yeah, he is, like, even in that picture, like, is there something wrong? Like, you know, there's one kid in kindergarten, like, he still fucking pees his pants or
Right.
something.
I saw-
Or there's something fucking wrong. Like, you just you know, there's always that one.
There
you know,
is.
I'm not being politically correct, but there's that kid, you know.
There is that
Just-
kid.
you
I know exactly
that
what you're
kid.
talking about.
Like, my kid.
You clock him.
My kid, when I was in kindergarten, his name was Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
Another fucking name. You know, you got Nathan, dude. You better fucking, like, try to represent for
If he
those-
goes by Nathan and not Nate,
Nate.
then
yeah.
you're in trouble.
Ooh, yeah,
He's like,
if
it's
you're
Nathan.
older-
You're like, shh.
Ooh, like, if you're past 16 and it's still Nathan,
Right.
there's something wrong.
Check your parents safe.
Or even Nathaniel.
That's way worse.
That is way worse.
Do you ever?
Yeah, but this didn't. Where the? You laughed when I said I had to.
What year was the Columbine shooting? I know it was the late
2002.
90s. No, it
I
wasn't.
didn't say it.
Was
what do you
it?
think? What do you think it
I
was?
was thinking
I'm going with
99. I was
2002.
thinking 99.
99. All right, let's look it up. Columbine shootings. I said 2002. You said 99.
It's you,
Let's go.
Columbine. John.
99.
Oh, it was 99. Okay, so that was the year that I entered high school.
Oh.
So I was a freshman in high school, and so like that was like the first big school shooting that we all heard about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I remember, I mean, like we did have kids who wore trench coats and who
13
loved
years.
Marilyn Manson, and like
Oh,
that
fuck
was
yeah.
those were the talking
Oh yeah,
points.
yeah.
So I for sure was side eyeing all those kids and trying to be like extra nice and like I'm not about to get shot, but I probably was because I was a huge bitch.
I'm about to get shot. Yeah, so you think that what is your position then? What do you think we should ban all like guns? Like take all the guns?
No,
like people shouldn't own guns.
And I also
or
think it's
people should have a
absolutely
limit on guns.
Yeah, for sure a limit.
Like what's the limit?
I don't know. I don't know enough. I'm not.
If you had the power to decide the limit, what would you say the limit?
If
would
I
be?
had the power to decide the limit, then I would
Yeah,
know
I'm
a
sure
lot
you've thought
more
about
about the specifics, and I'd be able to make an educated plan. Yeah, I don't
You
know
have
anything
like
about
a thought.
it.
You don't have a thought? Like one shotgun, one
No, like
one
I
rifle,
understand
one
that
handgun?
people do shooting as like a hobby, and I think that's fine. I guess like if you need that, but like
But you wouldn't be going to that person's Tinder, that's for sure.
no, that's for sure a red flag. If your Tinder
nah,
is too much
nah.
outside, if you're holding a fish, if it says something about God or like a Bible verse, if your only photos
Red
are of you
flag.
at weddings or with fish, then I know you are suffering from toxic masculinity and you think it's gay to take a nice picture of yourself. Like there's none of that. That's why I don't have a lot of luck with white people on Tinder.
Right. Yeah. Well, because outdoors is great.
Okay.
It is.
I like a controlled climate.
Why? What
For comfortable-
What is that bothers you the most about outdoors?
I don't like that there's dirt and bugs.
Dirt?
And yeah.
Dirt was the first thing you said. So dirt.
Well, I don't like
Just
to
being
be
dirty.
dirty. Well,
You
and
don't
I
have to be-
wear.
you don't have to get dirty.
I never have like appropriate clothing or shoes.
When's the
for
last time you went
environment.
like to a trail and walked a trail?
fucking Oregon Trail? I don't know.
Oregon Trail. When's the last time? You
I
know?
don't. Well, I'm not going to trails. I feel like you asked me that like it was such a common occurrence in people's lives. Like, oh, last weekend I'm always at the fucking trail. And the fact that I've avoided trails is honestly a miracle because I roll deep with lesbians and lesbians love a trail.
I love trails. Like, why?
My goodness, they
All the
love
time.
it.
They love it.
Any
It's
excuse to
just-
get out that
I
carabiner.
just love trails.
Hammocks.
Hammocks.
I love hammocks.
I love hammocks. They're so much lower weight.
Something.
Yes.
What is that voice?
Is
that your lesbian voice?
That's my lesbian gay voice. What's wrong with
Could be
it?
either or, not gonna
Or it's
specify.
Mike Tyson. It's could be either.
Or like a really soft-spoken professor.
Really soft-spoken professor.
Where you're just like surprised to find out that they're straight. You're like, I'm sorry.
So surprised.
What?
I'm so surprised.
There's a
don't do the-
woman who lays
have to-
underneath you and she's like, yeah, this is legit.
You have to do the cross with the hands. It's so amazing.
You stop it.
Yeah, see? You stop it. Do it.
You better
With your-
stop
Just you
it.
stop it.
You stop it.
Don't
I
you
can't
feel
because I
much
just
more-
already kind of talk like that.
Right. Just a little bit.
I have vocal fry. I know that. Do you know what that is? It's the oh my god. Like the what? It's the
The ending part. Yeah.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
Vocal fry.
I don't even know. Fry.
I learned about that in college.
College.
My linguistics class.
Am I good at? Am I doing fry?
Yeah.
Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton really
Nicole Richie and
popularized
Paris
it.
Hilton. Come.
That's hot.
Please, like, organize my closet.
Organize my piles of size 11
Organize
shoes.
my makeup for me.
I actually really watched the Paris Hilton documentary and now I
Did you
have a
really?
lot of
Did you
respect
watch
for
the
her.
sex tape for her? too?
I had seen it. I'd seen clips of it. One Night in Paris,
Clips of
that one.
One Night in Paris.
One Night in Paris.
Who was that with again?
Don't know.
I forgot. Was his name Rob?
I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually have no idea who.
Why did Rob Dyrdek come in my head? Because that is totally not the guy.
No, that's for sure. That's not who Paris Hilton was.
I thought it
fucking.
was like a backup dancer guy. Who was the backup dancer
Are you thinking
guy?
of Wade Robson?
No.
Oh.
Cannot be. This guy was not Wade. If he was Wade, he got the wrong name at birth. No, this is a guy that's No, he's like this guy. Like he was like Kevin.
Are you thinking of Britney Spears' ex-husband?
Is that who it
Kevin
is?
Federline?
Well, yeah.
No, that was Britney Spears, not Paris Hilton.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But
Paris would fucking never.
Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline had new money written all over him.
Kevin Federline. So
Disgusting.
where's that guy nowadays?
He has like a bunch of kids and he got fat, kind of.
Look him up, John.
I bet you he
Look
has
up
hair plugs.
Kevin Federline 2022.
I don't know that he has hair plugs, but I feel it in my heart.
Like he's losing hair.
It
he's
seems
got,
like
stuff.
yeah, and like he would
Where do you
go
th-
about it really ungracefully.
Do you think he's a hairy person? Or no?
I think he
Like-
shaves and or waxes in
Where
inappropriate
did he get
places.
his where did he get his hair from? His like back, or did he just take hair
Bosley.
from the back and from the front? What does Bosley do?
hair club for men?
Yeah, but where did they take the hair from?
I don't know.
Like the armpit,
I don't think
right?
is that how that works?
Yeah,
Is like
they
a hair.
like-
They take it from somewhere else.
I thought so. I thought they'd take it from
I
somewhere
guess I never
else.
really thought about it. I thought maybe they were just like,
No, they're not just like throwing some magical fucking soup shit on there. And
or
saying,
like other people's like cadaver
oh,
hair.
maybe cadaver hair. Oh my god.
Well, because like if you get there he is.
What
If
is
you get
ca-
like a
oh,
skin
yeah, there he
graft,
is.
it's often cadaver skin.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess. Yeah, cadaver. Yes, skin graft.
But I actually think that they
Well,
pluck hair from the
sometimes they
back of
take-
your head to put on the top if you're getting hair like
Yeah, that is
like a
the
hair
commercial. I
transplant.
remember them going like it was like the little diagram where they're
Yeah.
like showing the hair shooting from the back.
yeah, it's
to
like
the
a
front.
grid system. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
God, what is he? His
What is
hair.
he
looks like
doing?
Coolio.
Why-
Oh my God.
What has he got going on?
Gangsta's
Oh no! What
Paradise.
is that?
Oh,
Kevin,
Kevin.
6'0". Oh,
Oh, Celebrity
K
Fit
Fed strips down for
Club.
Celebrity Fit.
Look at him. That was before dad bods were cool.
Yeah, he was just a little too early to the game.
He was
Like, how many
really
people were
ahead of his
too-
time
Like, how many people were like too early to the game?
for dad bods.
Like for anything. What do you think of like like even like Crazy Town too? Like they're a little too early.
For rap rock.
Yeah, maybe. You know what I mean? Like fucking did I say Crazy Town or Crazy Train?
You said Crazy Town, which was the butterfly
Yeah.
baby.
Okay, good. Right.
Yeah.
Crazy Train is Ozzy.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, butterfly sugar baby.
Yeah.
Come my lady, come my lady.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
That's the one.
I don't like to be told what to do.
Right? Like this song is telling you what to
Like,
do. the whole
come, my
time.
lady. No, that's too much pressure.
That's way too much.
No, I'm focusing on your words.
Your words and what you are physically telling me to do.
Yeah.
Is come.
We have not been able to stay on a single topic.
No, not this whole time. That's great. That's great content. We are creating content.
Yeah.
And
Look
that
at
is
us.
that is all that matters in the eyes of what was his name?
Bob Fredericks.
Bob Fredericks.
Shout out, Bob.
Dude, I did hit
Bob,
him
I don't
up.
think you're wrong.
No.
I just think that there's no absolutisms.
There's no absolutes. I did hit him up and I said, would you like to come on a podcast to explain your position? And he came at me with the old, well, I have a
He has his
schedule.
own platform.
I know that he has a schedule of like 9 to 6 and family time, and it's hard to do this and that. And that's why he doesn't get out to open mics anymore. And I just kind of took that as, well, that's why where you're at and not bigger than you are.
Oh, okay. So he's coming from a place of explaining away what he's not doing
Exactly.
at the same time.
So
but
I
making
did
it
not hit
sound
him
like-
back up after. I put it on hold, put it on ice. I would still like to have a conversation.
Sure.
Because I'd like to hear your side of it. But that excuse there, if I use that excuse, I wouldn't even be sitting here talking to you right now because I have kids and a family
Yeah.
and shit to do, and I still fit all this shit in. So,
It took me an hour to drive here.
right. Like after work,
Yeah.
you know, on a
Uh-huh.
fucking
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday, and we're getting lit. Like, you haven't gotten a refill. Do you need anything?
No, well,
yeah, I know you have
yeah,
to drive.
I do.
Yeah. Should we end this?
Soon, probably. It's been a minute. This is gonna be a lot to edit.
What is? I don't edit.
Oh.
Shit. I'll edit out the pee break.
It's been like 3 hours.
I'll edit out the pee break. Is it really okay?
It's like 9.
It's. I don't. ask John. I don't drink liquor. I drink beer. Well. But Jim Beam Peach is
Did a good job.
You didn't even see the label.
I was trying to show the level of alcohol.
I'm not Hunter Miles. Hashtag shout out. Where is this going? Pod.
Oh, Hunty.
Oh, Hunty. I got people have come on and said that he got mad when they showed like a label.
Oh, because it's like a sponsor.
It's because it's like a sponsor.
I haven't been on Hunty's pocket. We've scheduled it a couple times, and then I couldn't make it work. And that's right near me, I would assume.
Oh, well, he's in Grand Rapids now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see him often. I see him several times
in Zealand.
a week.
I actually went on his podcast, which was the only podcast I'd been on. I referenced to like probably when we started, when it was out in Zealand.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he had like another female to help him do it.
Okay.
Like he did the video stuff,
like
right. John's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, you should do it.
Sure.
Reschedule it.
At some point I will. Yeah.
But yeah, apparently I just had to make a reference to that because apparently people got mad, so maybe I should cover up Metallica for you, Hunter.
Well, Lord knows Lars would not be okay with
my
free.
one buddy was like, dude, I love it when you have Blunt Miles on the fucking podcast.
He is very blunt, isn't he?
Blunt Miles. I didn't know if that was weed reference or
it could be either.
Reference.
Yeah, honestly, it could be either.
Honestly, I should fit in this one more subject before we go because I did a rebranding, and can I find it? Yeah, here it is. I'll just cut it for a clip or something. Michigan.
All right, it's time for your Michigan. What are you Michigan, eh?
Player Michigan. Michigan. Michigan.
Back here in Michigan.
All right. It's our. I think you didn't like it.
It was just that one particular voice.
That's why I put it in there.
He used to have an Audi, now it's an innie.
That's why I put it in there. Yes. What was that noise? Oh, a burp. Anyways, what is your favorite place to go in Michigan? Because we're obscured state of Michigan now.
My favorite.
It's just my failed attempt at a niche.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
It's like pure Michigan, but like dirtier.
Dirtier.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, I got dirty games. Actually, I have another game after this.
Oh my
If
God.
you really want to play it before you leave, we can do it. So, anyways, your first or your favorite place to go in Michigan?
God, I really don't know if I have an answer to that.
It could be anything.
Your
favorite
really
place in Michigan.
Okay, there's a cigar bar in Detroit.
A cigar bar in Detroit?
Yeah.
The last place I was expecting.
Yeah, and I don't I'm not really like a smoker. I will smoke a cigar every once in a while. I think it makes me look cool.
Do you want one? I have one right there.
No, I can't. Not at this point.
But you could look cool for the podcast.
But it just feels so like old. Yeah, well, it would take something, right?
Dude,
at this point. Please, for the love of God, look cool for a second. I don't know. There's just something about it. It feels like old world classy, and like I feel like you could get dressed up like
right,
like the 20s, and like drink like a cognac or something,
Cognac.
or like, or I last
because
time
I
I was
always
in
held
there,
it with her teeth.
Oh yeah, and I just like to like hold it in my hand too, like this, you know. And I don't know. It's just, I think I tried.
So what's it called again?
Oh, it's called oh my God, what is it called?
Oh my God.
No, Casa de la Habana.
Casa de la Habana?
Yeah.
Habana?
Habana, not Havana.
Oh yeah.
Habana.
Okay.
It's
Casa,
right downtown.
Casa Delia?
De la.
Casa
So
de la.
like House of the
Casa de la
Habana.
Habana.
And I don't know what
Casa de la Habana.
that word means because solamente
Casa
hablo
de la
español
Habana.
cuando estoy borracha.
What the fuck? What are you?
Ethnically,
Yes.
I'm white.
What did you learn?
Uh,
Nothing? You just know how to say it good.
Spanish class.
So you just know how to say it good?
Did I say it?
Yeah, like sounded like
Well,
legit.
yeah.
Like it sounded like you knew another language. That's why I said, what are you?
Oh, I know how to say the words that I know in Spanish in the correct pronunciation.
So then it sounds like legit as hell. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Apparently, when
anyways.
I get drunk, I like have full conversations in Spanish with cab drivers and shit.
Holy shit.
I don't know, but that's from a third party who also doesn't speak Spanish, so maybe it's gibberish.
Right.
And the cab drivers are just trying to get that tip.
Yeah.
Not just
Anyway.
the tip. Yeah, but the cigar bar, man.
Full.
That's a nice place.
So you still don't know the name. Oh, yeah.
Casa de la Habana.
Yeah, all right. We got it. We got it. All right. Do you want to play the raunchy game or no?
Sure. Is it long?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just like a series of questions that, do I have the stuff? Okay. Wait. All right. Another stupid game.
All right, everybody get ready for way too many questions.
Found them. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is mashed potatoes.
What's your biggest fear?
Spiders. No,
Really?
literally becoming Rosie O'Donnell.
What pisses you off most? Pisses you off most. Pisses.
Audacity and a lack of self-awareness.
Anal or vaginal?
Discharge?
No, entry.
Vaginal for now, but I'm not closing the door.
When's the last time you took a shit?
About 6 o'clock this morning.
Drunk or high?
Right now.
Anytime you would.
Preferable?
Preferable.
Socially drunk, by myself, high.
This music is really loud. Remind me to cut this down. One thing you'll never do again.
School.
Would you rather be the smartest or strongest person?
Smartest.
Your house, his house, or neither when you lost virginity?
Neither.
When was it?
Summer after high school.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was a late bloomer.
Positive?
Absolutely.
Sticking with that.
That's when I lost my formal virginity.
The final answer?
Should we address the
Final
assault for the childhood assault?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You pressed, dude. You pressed.
I pressed. I know, but it lined up with the end, so I had to like keep it going. I was like, "Are you sure? Is this gonna line up great?"
Well,
This
we ended it on a really light note.
really light note. This is a great time. I'm
I
sorry
agree.
I kept you so long.
That's okay.
But you brought Jim Beam, and we like drank way more than I normally do. So
At least you live here.
at least I live here. At least it's pure Michigan,
Pure Michigan.
and we get to live here. That's not how it goes.
No, but that was just like such a finality to that silence.
All right.
And we get to live here.
That's what the old mayor of Holland says. Holland, Michigan. Or what does he say, John? I don't know. I had him. I had the mayor of Holland on.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that a flex? I don't know who that is.
It is a flex.
Oh, okay.
It is my only flex.
Sure.
I had the mayor of my town on, bitches.
The mayor of Grand Rapids knows me and likes me a lot.
Does he?
She.
I don't know.
Kyle.
Sorry, do you know?
She, Rosalind Bliss.
Rosalind Bliss?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if Rosalind Bliss listens to me, she's not going to accept the offer, but think you can get her on here.
I'll send her an email. I have her card.
I would fucking, like, research the shit out of all that.
Yeah.
Fucking.
She's got a lesbian haircut. She knows that.
Oh.
She's not a lesbian.
So do you know her, like,
I think she just likes the optics. Yeah.
Like
Like,
so
if
she's
I
like
see-
funny? Is she funny?
If I
Is
see
she-
her on the street, she will do this face, and then we will hug.
Okay. That's as far as you know her?
Well, I met
like,
her.
she, like, jokeable, funny?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
you're- 'cause
I
you're
met
comedian.
her-
If you know somebody, I'm assuming they...
Yes. I met her when she judged a roast battle that I was in.
Oh, okay.
And she liked me like a lot.
All right. And she's the mayor of Grand
The
Rapids.
mayor of Grand Rapids.
I would totally
Yeah.
dig to have her on. I'll even cut out this last part of the podcast just because I really like to have her on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're coming off a little thirsty.
I'm very thirsty because that would get me views and also in turn get you and everybody else on my podcast
That's
more
true.
views.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm always getting more
I
eyes
can-
on the podcast.
I can promise you we're not getting Rosalind Bliss in this basement.
I can promise you I never thought I'd have the mayor of Holland in my basement, but he walked here.
Okay, yeah.
Like he walked here legit. Like this guy is like 6 foot fucking. He's like 7 foot. Like this
6
guy's
foot
like
2 in a compact.
no.
Oh.
Like he's like way taller. I was like, this guy's imposing, and I didn't even think that.
I
of
was
the
just
mayor
trying
of
to
Holland.
call it back to that. My money don't.
Dude,
Jiggle,
I'm
jiggle.
fucking serious right now.
Oh, I'm so
Fuck,
I misread the vibe.
you fucking did not follow the assignment.
I'm saying I don't think Roz is coming to your basement.
dude. You don't know.
You could do a remote?
I just no,
Oh.
no. I'm gonna get her here.
We don't do remote.
No, I don't. I don't remote. I've
you
done
heard
a-
it here
I've
first.
done-
He
I've
doesn't
done-
remote.
I've done 100 and well, this is 109 of these podcasts. None have been remote.
That's crazy. Oh yeah, I think you had my ex on.
Oh, fucking Biffy! God, I told him this wouldn't come up today. I said, you know what's ironic? You messaged me today, and I said, I think I'm gonna have your ex on the podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I've had him on twice,
Mhm.
and he smoked me out, and I got fucking way too high the first time.
I think I saw that one.
Yeah, you probably
The one where he talked about just like our relationship for like a lot of it.
did we?
Yeah.
I don't. You just gonna, this might come to a surprise, but probably not. But I don't listen to back to what I talk about.
I mean, I listened to that one in particular. But
right, because you were out, but you were outsider though, so
Yeah.
I don't listen back
Oh,
to
yeah.
everything I talk about.
That's
so what do we talk
funny.
about?
I would listen to it.
No, I don't, or
I
else
listen.
I wouldn't have made it this far.
Yeah.
If I listened back to everything I said,
Right.
like how many times I probably sound like an idiot.
I
This
would
podcast?
have to know though. Like I would.
No,
need to
I'm
know.
not gonna. I'm just gonna leave that up
Whatever
to
works,
the
man.
audience.
I don't
Because
want to.
there's
get into what you guys
context.
talked about.
There's context to everything we've said. That's why I don't edit anything out. So that way, if you
That's
sound like
true.
an idiot at one moment, and then 5 minutes later you say something that totally redeems yourself,
Yeah.
like it's there, like it's all there.
That's actually comforting because we know that you're not going to edit us
No,
to like conform to an agenda
no,
that you
no.
have or something.
I might make a funny clip,
Yeah.
like for Facebook that's like just genuinely funny, but it's still most likely just going to be a certain 32-minute section of the podcast, like
Sure.
not cut up. That's the way I do it.
That's
Yeah,
the
I
way you
know.
roll.
No, you want to get out of here. I know it. But you brought up your fucking ex. I'm like, God dang it. Biffy, I never say this was going to come up, but it came up.
I mean, that was pretty much it. I didn't have any like follow up.
I know there's no follow-up.
Yeah.
There's no follow-up.
No heart.
There's no
No rough.
But that's
feelings.
where, but I have to say it now because I made like somehow I made a big deal out of it. And you're checking your phone, like, what time is it? I need to get home.
No, I'm just getting snaps.
Oh, you're getting snaps. You use Snapchat.
It's the artist.
Is Snapchat like really still that big?
I hadn't been on it since he was like, "Hey, do you snap?"
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck. So you use it just for him? Dude, this shit's serious.
Sometimes.
That's serious. If you're using,
I mean,
an
I still
app-
had it. Like
if
I
you're
didn't.
using an app just for some
I
certain
still had
person,
it downloaded, so
that's
it's not like
serious.
a big. It's not
That's
like
serious.
thing.
That's like fucking Gen X or no Gen Z, Gen after us thing. Like, you know, like I'm gonna use this app just because they use it.
But I guess
That's serious.
But I still had it because like some people would still send me snaps. I just didn't actively use it.
But you're actively using it.
Only
No.
when he snaps me something, because then I still get the notification.
My fucking.
I guess,
point
but I
is
didn't have to go out of my way or anything.
proven.
I didn't have to like make space on my phone.
You didn't go out of your way for any other notifications or. No, exactly. And so that
Should I see what he snapped?
yeah, let's see what he snapped. What did he snap? God dang, don't be a dick pic. Hey, he hasn't sent you one of those, right?
Not unsolicited.
Not unsolicited, but just because you were
God, there's
curious.
4 pictures.
Just because you were curious.
Ooh, he's getting fancy. There's a champagne flute.
Is there 2 or just 1?
It's a great question. Now
It
there's a different
is.
drink.
Is there 2 or just
No,
one?
it just looks like one. Oh my God, where is he? That looks delicious.
Is that where you're going?
It's like a crumble. No, he just is like out somewhere. What is that?
Well, you should say, where are you?
I will. I haven't got that far. He loves food, and
I drink entirely too much this podcast.
I'm glad.
John's like, yeah, this is the longest.
Yeah, John, I'm so sorry. Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up here. That's all right. This whole last section after the P, we'll just put for the Patreon.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Where I have
you have to pay for this.
Like where I have nobody subscribing. So just so you know, you can for only $5 a month get all the extra bonus content. Like this.
Like my Snapchat feed.
Like where I am too drunk, not you. I'm not going to put words in your mouth.
Yeah,
where
no.
I am too drunk for a podcast.
I think that's incredible that you were able to get that drunk off of like what, 3?
Well, I'm not like
No,
drunk.
but you're like you can you're like
I
I'm
understand
a little
that
drunk.
I'm drunk right now because I feel the hot head. I only drink
Miss
beer.
That, yeah.
I only drink beer.
I predominantly drink vodka with water, like tap water.
That's why I'm smoking. I tried to use this, but then I'm like, I'm too drunk right now. I need a cigarette. And I'm like, well, you said earlier John can smoke a cigarette, so maybe then I can smoke a cigarette.
Only John can.
You said John can smoke a cigarette. And so you're like, yeah, it's your house. I'm like, okay, well, then maybe I can.
But is that like, does your wife have a rule?
No.
Oh, all right.
No, she doesn't have no rules. Like down here, I can smoke, but
Sure.
But it's mostly like pure honesty. It's mostly like when ladies come on the podcast,
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to smoke. They're probably not going to want me to smoke.
Like it gets in our hair and like
Just
yeah.
everything. Yeah, you got to wash.
Right.
You know, because again, I have a wife. We've been together for like 16 years. I know what the fuck.
Since you were 16.
15.
Okay.
15. Yeah. 15.
Wow,
She was
wow.
14. Holy shit! Right?
That is insanity.
Is that not insanity or not?
That is a little like that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it works out for you, crazy kids.
Well, it should. It has this on. I mean, we've been through like everything.
Yeah.
So like, there's not really much left to go through.
Right.
Like we
Just
got it figured
aging.
out.
Yeah.
Right. But when ladies come on, I think, probably not. But then I'd like, you bring this, so I got too drunk.
Sure. Well, you just have to ask though, as with anything. I think
What's
men are always like, well, I don't know. Seems like a woman wouldn't want that. Just ask.
No,
her.
I
If
do.
She's in the room. You could ask.
I do. I just use John as the crutch.
Oh, there you go. He's the scapegoat, just in case it goes south. Well, John wanted
No,
to.
there's
That's
one
like-
person specifically, Katie.
It's like if you invite a friend over when you're a kid, and you're like, Jason wants to know if we can have a snack.
Jason wants to know. Can we have some popcorn, please?
Yeah, Jason's hungry.
Jason said that every night his mom gives him popcorn before they go to bed. So
He can't sleep without it.
He can't sleep without it, and he's really wondering because he really wants to go, home right now. But maybe if you cook some popcorn, he'd be okay.
It's like a very elaborate sleep routine.
It is very elaborate, but it works.
I'm gonna post it social media.
All right, we're gonna take a picture after this. All right, everybody, take out fucking. How do you say your name again?
Just now at the end, he's asking me. It's Kaira.
Kaira. That's what I thought.
The I
but I
is
didn't
for
wanna
no
be-
reason.
I didn't want to be the asshole that said Karia or something.
It's like air, hair, chair, Kaira.
Like Daria.
No, it's a different. Do you have dyslexia for real?
No.
Oh. It's a
I
completely
really-
different spot for the I if it's Daria.
Yeah, I know, but I just, that's why I'm not a comedian, and I do podcasts where I have like plenty of opportunities to redeem myself,
Sure.
and people can just be like, "That's the way he is. He cracks stupid jokes, and it doesn't work." And then
You're a grower, not a shower.
yeah, sure.
You need the time.
I need the time.
Yeah.
I need the time. All
Very
right.
quick.
Anyways, where can we check you out at?
Everywhere on social media, you can find me on my sister's TikTok. No, I'm kidding. On TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and this new app called Be Real that I kind of hate, so don't go on it. I am at Kaira J. That's KAIRAJAYE, and on Facebook, yeah, right there.
There we go.
On Facebook, Kaira Williams. Williams is spelled how you think it would be.
One piece of advice I would offer you:
What?
stop following people.
What do you mean?
Stop following people.
My rule is I have to be following
No.
fewer than who follow me.
No.
Wait, why?
No.
Oop, that was my butt cheeks. That was the artist.
Show the picture. Show the picture.
The
John.
artist drew
picture.
that.
Yeah, I mean everybody's already seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Coworkers included.
yeah. So yeah, don't follow people.
Well,
Yeah, so
I like to follow people.
no, you follow them on your well, that's your personal, huh?
I only have
That's your problem.
I only have personal because my life is my brand.
That's your problem.
No, I'm a
though.
stand-up comedian. That's
No,
my personality.
you need to have a different page.
What am I doing with my personal then?
I'm Bob.
I had a fan page and it was too much. My personals are my fan pages. Everything that I post is content because I post it.
You need to follow those people.
I'm not going to unfollow at this point.
No, you
I think
can't.
733
No, you
people is like a fine number.
That's a fine number. It's a fine number.
I'm
Fine
not-
number to stop.
Yeah, I'm not actively following people.
You get people to follow you.
Yeah.
Look at all of the major followers.
Donnie
that
Wahlberg
you're
follows
following.
me on
Okay.
Instagram and
Go
Twitter.
look up Donnie Wahlberg. Look up Donnie Wahlberg's right now.
No, he's not a good example because he follows people.
Does he?
Like, that's like his thing.
Are you sure?
Not on
Well-
Instagram, but on Twitter.
I just almost said, well, he follows you.
He does, but he likes me. He thinks I'm very funny.
We're waiting for John to bring up Donnie Wahlberg's Instagram.
Like, sometimes Donnie will comment on something of mine on Instagram that has nothing to do with him. He's not tagged. He like just came across it and liked it. And I still get giddy like I'm 9 years old.
Dude, he has 1.6 million followers and 1,166
See,
followers.
yeah, Instagram, he barely follows anybody.
But this was on Instagram
This is Instagram. Yeah,
that he
He follows me on Instagram.
follows you. 1,000.
Yeah.
So
He follows
that's like,
me on purpose
but that's like
because he knows me.
0.01%.
Yeah.
You are in that 0.01%
Yes.
of followers.
Right.
That's good.
Yeah. But on Twitter, he follows like a bunch of people, like 1 million or something,
Really?
like quite a bit.
How
But
many
he's
followers does he have on Twitter?
a lot.
All
But
right,
he's
go to Twitter, John.
But he's much more selective on Instagram.
And you are one of those on Instagram.
Yeah, because he likes my content.
Because he knows.
And I'm in his
'cause he
inner
knows
circle.
You?
Yeah.
You know, so you guys have met, you've hung out.
We've hung
you
out
and Donnie Wahlberg have,
in the capacity of like a backstage after a concert or something.
Okay, but that's significant, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's very surreal.
Like that's something to brag about.
Oh, okay. So I guess he's only following 12.3 thousand.
Exactly, out of 1.4 million.
Okay.
Like that's still good.
Yeah.
Like you're downplaying yourself right now. Like he follows you. 12 point something million
Yeah.
or no thousand.
Well, he started to read the blogs that I was writing after the cruises, and he really liked them. He thought they were funny, so he would share them, and then more people would see them.
But you know, you had Mark and the Funky Bunch, basically. You know,
The
like-
Funky Bunch follows me.
Yeah, do they really?
Not Marky Mark, just the Funky Bunch.
Just the Funky Bunch.
Yeah.
I know it's really good. It's really good. Well, all right, let's
Oh, yeah,
really
we
let's
gotta-
end this.
we gotta.
Let's end this. We're just keep talking.
Just say
All right,
bye.
just bye, 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 everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Vocal fry.